Virgin of love. 1, 2.
I think that's when Diddy started trying to push same sex into the rap game. But nobody really paid attention. But he had to because she was standing up in the bathroom music. So, you know, he.
Is this thing on? Most deaf. Most deaf. Most deaf. 1, 2. Shine some light on me, man. Please, Lord, shine some light on me so I can shine it on other people. That's all I want to do. I promise you. Cat Williams reveals why Prince hated Jay-Z and Diddy. Prince? What? What's going on? It's 6 o'clock, man. I remember we used to start around 6. Let's go ahead and get started, man. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gabriel. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. So happy to get back to some music. Virgin of Love. God, Gabriel, boy, I know he bought that beautiful voice, man. Love when people honestly just do music. We've been covering this Diddy stuff. Man. So, golly, man, I'm still trying to wake up from this, man. I'm going to give him a thumbs up. We ain't going to talk about no Diddy stuff. We're going to wait to the end of today's reactions and get into it. Y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. My girl 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗞𝗦 asked for this one, man. She's one of our patrons. So without any further ado, let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Sweet destiny, carry me through desperation to the one that was waiting for me. It took so long, still I believe somehow the one that I needed would find me eventually. I had a vision with love, and it was all that you're giving to me. Pray for the night.
Yes.
So alone, so pronto alienation. Carry the weight on my own. Had to be strong. So I believe, and now I know I've succeeded in finding that place I can see. I had a vision with love, and it was all that you're giving to me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you're giving me. I realized that you're real, and I read you in life, the love that came to be. Feel so alive. I'm so thankful that I've been seen the answer. The heaven has sent down to me. It treated me kind. Sweet destiny.
Wait a minute. I hit the stop button. I hit the stop button and it didn't stop. That's good. That run. You know what, man? He think he's slick. He would add a run in there that just go up my spines. And y'all missed it. I know y'all missed it. So we're going to rewind that one right there. Watch this. Sweet. The way he ended that sweet. I can't do it. Wait a minute, one more time.
Feel so alive. I'm so thankful that I've been seen. The answer, the heaven has sent down to me. It treated me kind. Sweet destiny.
The Running Man.
So faithfully, knowing the one that I needed to find. You find me. I had a picture in love.
Yes.
I had a picture in love, and it was
Run it.
You trying out to be.
Oh my goodness, man. Hey, I got it. Gabriel, I got a new name for you. Your name is the Running Man. He just running up. Running all over the place. I had a vision of love. And it happened so offensively. No, I can't talk. I can't sing. I can't sing. The Running Man. He's the president of the running club. God damn. Hey, real quick, man, throughout this whole video, man, I say I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Look at the background, the wooden, the dividing woods is special design acoustics for that piano. That is more like a studio room, man. It is designed to help the acoustics so you can really get into a vibe when you playing that piano or playing that guitar, and it makes the room sounds great. Those wooden divides with the gaps in them probably got some studio sound blocking right behind the wood, but wood helps the sound bouncing back and forth real smoothly, so to speak, and all that stuff. I don't understand how it works, but we have wood and stuff in the studio. We have, y'all can't see the wood because it's, well, y'all see it a little bit, I think. I ain't got the, yeah. So, yeah. I had a vision of love. I can't run. I can't do that. He running all over the place, man, and they scales. They scales like a keyboard player playing, doing runs and stuff. But he doing it with his vocals, man. That's incredible. That is incredible, man. Still one of my favorite singers, man. Love doing this reaction. Tika. As for that one right there, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Tika says she got 10 minutes. Oh, my goodness, boy. Yeah, I ain't know you was here to hear 𝗕𝗓𝗡. He came on a live stream and didn't say hello, kiss my tail, nothing. Yeah, 𝗕𝗓𝗡. We about we got to keep going. Stay neutral, Mike. Yes, ma'am. I'm practicing right now because things about to change. Thank you, Tika. Wait a minute. I got to turn I don't have my monitor on, y'all, so let's turn the monitor on and all this good stuff. And what's the next one? Okay, we on Tika times 2, right? Uh-oh, here we go. Donald Trump versus 𝗗𝗢𝗡 epic rap battle of history. Tika asked for this one right here. It's a rap battle, baby. I like that. Stay neutral. You right. I'm always stay neutral. I'm a try to. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? This right here is an epic rap battle. Trump is going to flow and spit, and he going to put it down. And then you got 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞. She going to rap, she going to flow, and she going to get smooth with it. You feel me? Hey, check this out. Tika asked for this one right here, man. Don't forget we live when we're doing our reactions. Go to the Music Recording Network live. Click on that subscribe button. Hit that bell over there. You know we live, man. Come say what's up to a brother and all that good stuff. And patrons guaranteed to get their request in. And Tika requested this one because she is a patron. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. And let's check this bad boy out.
Battles of history.
Epic rap battles.
Donald Trump.
Hey. Look at the face.
I got the best word plays. Ask my supporters. I've got more disabilities than a New York Times reporter. You're a scam. Your whole nomination is a hoax. Your party is so pro-choice they aborted a state's right to vote. Pencil pushing pussy bows think you could scare me with prison? Get your mugshot and your mugshot. Then come talk to me about convictions. The radical left. You should be embarrassed. The way you divide our country. I'll call you Camel Toe Harris. Your inflation's got our nation clipping coupons.
Hey.
While it's leaking worse than a wet lab in Wuhan. I had every American's 401k thriving. Stock market's higher than the planes full of migrants you fly in. And don't even try to deny the cognitive decline you were hiding. Prop it up Joe like it was Wicked and Biden. I'm here to teach you what losing to a winner feels like. Ask Pence. I know how to drop a mic.
I know you're not all ears, but listen up close. You are J.D. Vance's beer and level weird. You are gross. You've been bending American decency over a barrel. Giving Lady Liberty the finger like BZ and Carol. In that big creepy house with our secrets stacked in piles. From documents to pedos, you spend too much time with files. Having sleepovers with Laura Loomer? What's going on with you? Can't you afford more than Timu Melania? You failed in your own city. Bank ballot box in court. You're home alone too. You lost in New York. I was there on January 6th. It wasn't fun for me. Just like your bowels, I was evacuated suddenly. You are history's least hopeful. Presidential hopeful.
She doing a handstands like a break dancer. She doing break dance in the background.
On January 6th, it wasn't fun for me. Just like your bowels, I was evacuated suddenly. You are history's least hopeful. Presidential hopeful. Mood swinging wildly like stock and truth social. I'm here to build bridges from Texas to Niagara Falls.
She's even got better wow.
I hope you wrote that commie crap in red because you're taking a huge loss. Is ending worse for you than Afghanistan did for your boss? A man handed you everything you ever did. You couldn't make your own way, couldn't even make your own kids.
Your mommy was absent when you were just a little baby. And if she saw you now, she'd wish she were a childless cat lady. And if your racist landlord daddy wasn't dead to kill him, seeing me living rent-free in your head.
Well, I know how you failed the bar exam after that. I guess the half of you whose job it is to rap isn't black.
Oh, good one. You ketchup-smelling edgelord. You rock the beat softer than Stormy Daniels' headboard.
I can't believe I'm even in a race with this hog. Hope you're in makeup in Ohio, cause they're eating the dogs.
Donald, I'm putting you away like a rapist back in Cali. You should leave this battle early, like the crowds at your rallies.
I have all the biggest rallies.
Yes, well, I've got Taylor Swift.
You're ugly.
You are ugly.
Well, you're a Marxist.
Jumping Jesus H. Huckleberry Christ on a crutch. No one wants to fight about politics this much. You, Madam Red, White, and Pantsuit. Don't let getting higher be the greatest thing you ever do. And you, baby back ribs up in heaven. Try not to slide democracy straight to chapter 11. I'm coming in the back with my musky antlered beast with a message for whichever one of you sucks the least. This government was founded on self-evident truths. So keep it of the people, by the people, for the people. Moles, who won? Who's done? Protest
Okay, who won?
What's up, Richard?
Uh-oh.
What's up, Richard? Ground news.
Old news sources confound and confuse.
Those jokers belong in a pair of clown shoes.
If you want the full range of well-rounded views, please check out our sponsor,
Ground News, giving prop to the vision they've got for civil debate and critical thought.
That's not how it works, no, we will gladly regale.
Jack, spit the facts and provide for the details.
Ground News will show you all the articles.
I like the way their mouth is moving and stuff, man. That's pretty cool, man. That I think that's coming. That's what's coming next. So we'll do that one when that one comes out. Man, who won? Who won? I like the breakdance move, and that's the only reason why I was gonna pick her. But I think Trump, I like the way the Trump voice be moving and stuff, man. So I think Trump won it. I think Trump won it as far as the rap. Yeah, I gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Hey, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Take an ass for that one right there. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Yeah, we clearing the board, baby. We clearing the board. This Christopher. Ticka times 2. Chris times 2. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I should have played the end. My bad. I thought that was the next one. Oops. Should I keep going? Hey, check this out, man. Halloween candy. This right here is Christopher. Christopher asked for this one right here. I'm trying to find my mouse, y'all. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Saturday Night Live, baby. Let's check it out.
Oh, hi, friends. Well, it's that spooky time of year again, Halloween, and I have a fresh batch
Peace
of
to
goodies
Tika.
in store
Peace
for
out,
all
Tika.
of our trick-or-treaters. So why don't we just see what they're gonna get this year, shall we?
Shall we?
This is a little Snickers. They say it's fun size. No arguments from me, wink. Now this looks like a Reese's cup, but guess what's inside? Kale chip. Gotcha, fatty. Now, this is an Almond Joy. Almond Joy's got nuts. TMI Almond Joy, geez. Do you like Halloween, Diego?
Yeah.
Diego's my son. He loves Halloween. I like your costume, Diego. What are you?
Bones.
Okay. What else have we got in here? This is a Bazooka Joe bubblegum. I already took a peek at the comic inside. Surprise, it's funny as all hell. Now this is a peanut, scotch taped to an M&M. Because that's just how my mind works. Now this is a ring pop. I told my wife it was a ruby, and she was like, "Can we not, please?" This little guy is a Pez dispenser with my head on it. To make it accurate, I filled it up with what I ate last night. Don't worry, I just had Pez. Diego, what's going on with that pumpkin?
I made the mouth too big.
Oh my
He's
God.
a hot little mess. Okay. Now this, if you look close, is one single little nerd. Can you get in a little closer? Psych, it's a boogie.
Oh my God.
Now this is the movie Cars 2.
Cars 2.
But look what happens when you open the case.
Nothing.
No DVD. Now who's in control? This is a baby Ruth, and this is an adult Ruth.
I'm Ruth.
Whoa, Diego, what happened?
I got TP'd.
Diego thought he saw a ghost last night, but it turned out it was just a sheet over a dead corpse.
What?
Okay, look. Now, these are razor blades, but they're still in the pack, so this time they'll have to arrest me for generosity. This is a Klondike bar. Now, what would I do for a Klondike bar? I'd suck anything you put in front of me. I'm serious. I don't care. I love Klondike bars.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, is that a candy corn mojito? Oh, it's yummy. I guess I'm giving that 2-year chip back.
It's salty.
Oh. Happy Halloween, Diego.
Happy Halloween, Dad. Happy Halloween, Adult Ruth.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween from Diego, Dad, and Adult Ruth.
My band, my band is actually doing a Halloween show this Saturday way out in Frederick, man. That is going to be a hump and a half. It's like an hour drive just to get there, so we should do a hotel, man. That's what we should do. But anyway, hey, my main man Christopher asked for that one like there. Happy Halloween to Christopher. Hey, y'all take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Oh, shucks. Dude. Tahir, I know you seen that the YouTube channel, man. Golly. Hey, we clearing the board today. I don't care how long they are. I don't care. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. My main man Christopher asked for this one right here. So far, we got ourselves an upside down penguin. Hey, in Imperial likes me. Dubstep. This is a remix. Dubstep remix. Let's check it out. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out. Dubstep. Hey. Dubstep. 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 That's funky. That's funky. Make it funky. That's hot. Dun, 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 dun. That's the penguin voice. Yeah, they're using the penguin voice right there. That's interesting right there, man. That was funky though. I love dubstep, man. You don't know where it's gonna land at. You know, it'd be all over the place, man, and I'll be liking that. Hey, my main man Christopher asked for that one right there. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Mike, peace out. Wash. Yeah. I just wanted to see if you knew. I'm pretty sure you knew. I don't know why I even asked. Okay. What is this right here? Danger under the gun. Danger. That's 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞. I'm pretty sure. Mugshot freestyle, Pete and Bass. I'm noticing that the blue lights all the way around, it's not, you don't see that too well. So I'm dimming the lights a little bit, put myself in the spotlight a little bit. Oh my goodness. What is YouTube? How are y'all doing? Yeah. Danger under the gun, baby. Hey, 𝗟𝗡𝗚72 is bringing you this right here. He's a patron, man. Patrons guaranteed to get their request in and everything. Become a patron, help support the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out. Wow, that was awesome. Awesome, man. Love the changes, man. The way the build-ups and everything, man. Hey, 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞, that was exciting. Hey, danger under the gun. Like that one right there, man. Gave him a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Look here, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Hey, they need to put a video with that. It should be a video with that. That thing was awesome. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. I'm looking for a miracle. I am looking for a miracle. Pete and Bass, baby. Pete and Bass. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Wait a minute, hold on for a second, man. I'm a Pete and Bass, man. Mugshot freestyle. This is a freestyle. Shout out to my old heads and everything, man. I'm glad they are doing it. They are doing it, baby. Do it till you're satisfied. Y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Shoot. This thing been on all this time. So, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. My bad. That's my bad. I can't find the hole. That's what she said. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. Hey.
call me Scrappy-Doo. Turtle, put a shell up in the back of you. Now down, show a fella what the hammer do. Batter you, smug got fried like a sagaloo. Peter, shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Low corn in a chicken leg, buck. Belly figure from the beer in the Richmond. Strap sitting in the fold, that's a tum-tum.
Vintage, antique. The broomstick will make your man's weep. I'm with the 𝗟𝗓𝗡, champagne with the top boys, Chinese dim sum with the bok choy. Split him in the middle with a chopstick, make a bitch out of man, tomboy.
I'm outside with a fag and a can and me top off. Hammered, still knock your block off. Feds coming to the manor when it...
Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. The bass ain't working. Wait a minute. Hold on. 1 second. What in the world was that? Hold up, man. I might need a 9-volt battery. That's probably what it is. Shoot. Oh, man, I need to go get a 9-volt battery. I don't even know if I have one. Might be one in the car. I don't even know. Hit the pause. I already hit the pause button. All right. All right, from the top. How about that? Hey.
Yeah. Little fella, big man, call me Scrappy-Doo. Turtle, put a shell up in the back of you. Now down, show a fella what the hammer do. Batter you, smug got fried like a sagaloo. Peter, shut the fuck up. Low corn in a chicken leg, buck. Belly figure from the beer in the Richmond. Strap sitting in the fold, that's a tum-tum.
Vintage, antique. The broomstick will make your man's weep. I'm with the 𝗟𝗡𝗡, man deep. Make the 9mm clap like an ass cheese. Champagne with the top boys, Chinese dim sum with the bok choy. Split him in the middle with a chopstick, make a bitch out of man, tomboy.
I'm outside with a fag and a can and me top off. Hammered, still knock your block off. Feds coming to the manor when it pop off. The block's on lock off, I still make the drop off. And they can try to take a couple of bands. I won't make a mosh pit, but I'll be rocking the mats. Then I'm built like a bottle of stat, and if they try pop caps, I'll be knocking them out.
Puff up your chest, get smoked like a cigar. Pull strings like a bloke on the guitar. One call, get rap, dish dasher. Left in a dune in the sands in Kitta. Bando, bricks in between walls. Break bricks like bits on a D-wall. Bands bits to the boys in the Midlands. Box set passing the rock like a speedball.
Big chain and it swings on a crisp white. Bring pain when I flex in a fist fight. Got the missus on the blower, tell her sit tight. I'll be running the roads, I'm back after midnight. Several row from me head to me tiptoes. Puff a dart, then I fling it out the window. Snub nose in the pocket of me 3-piece. Rest in peace, I'ma die for me zip code.
Commas in the dot in the stash. Got the curry on the telly while I'm counting the cash. The man talk pork buzz and I'm loading the beans. If you're skimming on the cream, then I'm banging the mash. And you can find me round the back of the bar. Keep a big bang tucked in the back of the car. Got a bird belling on me while I cut the cigar. And I just hit the climb, baby, look, I'm a star.
My bad, y'all. That joint got real ugly in the beginning, man. So, hey, I gotta find ways to play more, man. I gotta play more. But they are. I like the crew in the back, man. Just giving it up, man. They ain't say a word, but they always flowing. They flow, man. Love to do their reactions, man. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Man, I forgot I need a 9-volt battery, man. Good now. All right, where we at? Bright music. Jim, Little B there. I'll be there. What is this? I'll be there. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check it out, without a doubt. Bright music, man. I'll be there. Official. MV. I know we did this before, man. Not this one song, but y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
이리저리 바쁘게 산 사람들 힘든 세상 어떻게 막 살아들 작은 것보다 큰 거여 주는 일 그걸 위해 나는 살아가 I will be there forever 난 변하지 않아 I'll be there for you there for you 내게 전하게 이 노래로 I swear that I will always sing for you sing for you I'll be there for you I'll be there for you 그저 웃으면 돼 모두가 느끼게 환하게 웃어줘 나 행복할 수 있게 It don't matter the time It don't matter the place 특별하지 않은 걸 더 특별하게 I will be there forever 난 변하지 않아 I'll be there for you there for you 내게 전하게 이 노래로 I swear that I will always sing for you sing for you I'll be there for you I'll be there for you 기분이 울적할 때 혼자라고 느낄 때 기대고 싶어질 때 I'll be there for you 1, 2, 3 I will be there forever 난 변하지 않아 I'll be there for you there for you 내게 전하게 이 노래로 I swear that I will always sing for you sing for you I'll be there for you I'll be there for you
I'll be there for you. I hope I wasn't in the way too much, man. Every now and then I gotta play. That's freestyle playing. I never heard the song before, and I just pick it up and start playing it. Trying to get my ear tuned back up, man. Cause in 2 more weeks I'm gonna be in here doing music. So trying to make sure I stay on top of my craft. You feel me? I hope I was adding some good quality that you never heard before, something different from our channel. You feel me? Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and I will be there for you. Take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Good now. Where we at, man? You know I'm ready for the Diddy stuff, baby. Uh-oh. What's it? The Tonight Show. Uh-oh. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. The Tonight Show. Ooh. Oh my gracious, this is a funny one, y'all. My throat, something is in my throat, man. This is new. Sorry, y'all. But the show must go on. This is new, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Welcome back. We're hanging out with 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞, everybody. Come on now. We are a couple of weeks after the election. And I was going to ask you, if you got the call to moderate a debate, a last-minute presidential debate with both candidates, as Ali G or anything, would you do it?
Would you do it?
I mean, yes, I would.
You would do it?
I don't think the ex-president would be particularly happy about that.
Oh, come on. But that would be amazing, though. That would be fun to do. Wouldn't you guys want to see that?
Wouldn't you guys want to see that?
Let's see if I get the call.
Yeah. Maybe what if we do a little bit now? Would you do it? A little Ali G?
Oh, I prefer to talk about Disclaimer some more, or, you know, Kate Blanchett stories. Or...
Yeah, but I don't know. The audience kind of, I don't know, they kind of dig it.
What do you want me to do?
I'm just saying we always have this just in case for emergencies. We have this. We also have this.
All right.
In case of emergencies. Can I just
Okay.
try it on you and?
Fine.
Yeah, this is good. Thank you.
I was kind of trying to launch myself as a dramatic actor.
No, I know. We will. We'll talk about the dramatic act.
Uh-oh.
Ali G.
Tommy,
You want to big up yourself, Kimmel?
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Ali. Yeah. You can just. You can maybe just. Look into that camera, and you can. This is with Trump and Harris.
Yo, Mr. Trump. You was being convicted of 32 crimes. You stole classified documents. You boned enough porn stars, and you ain't never paid no taxes. Respect. You was my hero.
Respect.
All right. And what about Kamala Harris?
Me has also got a question for that fit honey.
That fit honey.
Yo, what is you doing later, When me look at you on the television, me gets a massive election,
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, can me just say to both of you that whatever happened, me is just glad that the next president won't have white skin.
Sorry. Thank you for doing that.
It's almost Halloween.
Sorry. Thank you for doing that.
Shout out to Trump.
That's 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞.
Pumpkin Trump.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pump Trump.
That's how you do it. Oh my gosh. What about? Oh, never mind. What about? What would Borat?
What?
What would Borat do? That would be kind of fun.
I thought we were going to talk about Scorsese.
Yeah, you and the actor. Yeah, I mean, your actor is great. We'll get into your dramatic actor, but I just Borat interviewing both people running for president. That would be very interesting to see. And
yeah, sure. Why?
Well, I mean, we also have always in case of emergencies. Come on, please just try it on. Just See what it looks like.
Let's try it on, see what it looks like.
In the moment. Ooh. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Check this out. There you go. Oh my goodness. Borat, welcome.
Jimmy Fellas.
Welcome. Fallon.
Jimmy Fellas. Whoa.
Welcome.
You know?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, whoa, wait. Hold up now. Hold up.
Thank you so much. Borat. What would you... Borat, no.
You have a woman
No. Women are in the... Sorry. We do have women in the audience. Borat, what would you... Borat, don't stop doing that.
Only in America.
Stop, no. What would you ask Donald Trump? Look in that camera. What would you ask Donald?
Mr. Trump, you say in Ohio that people eat the cats and the dogs. Which restaurant do they serve them at? Can you get me a reservation, please? In my country, we have KFC. Kazakh fried cat. It pussy licking good.
What? That is the... No, stop. Oh, no, stop. Oh, hey, no.
Why is there a woman on stage? Is this Storming Daniels? She's very nice. Whoa.
Okay. Borat, what would you ask Kamala Harris? What would you say to Kamala Harris?
You are a woman, a person of colors, and I'm married to a Jew. I advise you not to come to Kazakhstan. You have already made 3 out of 4 crimes punishable by death.
Oh, my God.
Please do not tell me that you have also made sexy time with an underage bear.
Those are terrible crimes. Yeah,
Mr. Trump, that remind me, after your visit 5 years ago to the Almaty Beautiful Bear pageant, we paid the hush monies to Gelda the Grizzly. Problem solved. Thank you for your nuclear secrets in return. You scratch my back, I scratch your crumb.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
That is Borat, right? That is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do it. Sacha Baron Cohen, everybody. The one and only. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show. Stick around.
Oh, my God. I like it when he was acting in Taxi. Man, that was funny as I don't know what, man. He is funny. He is funny himself. Give him a thumbs up and everything. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, leave these daggone candidates alone. He said no matter who wins, it won't be a white-skinned person. Oh, my God, that was cold. That's cold, man. Y'all leave Trump. Leave him alone. Leave Trump alone, man. He doing what he want to do. Hey, y'all, take it light. Take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. All righty. 𝗚𝗚𝗡𝗟𝗏, what you say? Hey. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Shout out to all the 𝗚𝗚𝗡𝗟𝗏 fans. Shout out to y'all for supporting this beautiful girl, this beautiful voice. Oh my gracious, man. I just love to see her. I'm hoping this is a video. I love to just see her in action. She is so amazing. She is a breath of fresh air. So y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Gave him a thumbs up, so let's check it out. Love to see her playing the piano, man. I love to see the keyboard part. That is awesome. Hey, oh my gracious. That's just a little simple, little nice song that she decided to share with us because her voice is so beautiful, man. Oh my God, her voice is so beautiful. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. The Menendez brothers re-sentencing. Oh my God. Oh shoot. Did I? Oops. I say Poutre is the wrong thing. Let me see, can I fix it? What is going on here? I fixed it. Okay, let's rock. What we got here? What we got here? Uh-oh, I was sold to Diddy. What? Is this it? Here we go. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Breaking. Diddy adopted daughter, Ava Combs, missing. Nationwide alert. What King Trend. Okay. My staff here at the Music Recording Network. First of all, thank everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who watched the videos. Thank y'all, man. All the comments. I've been going through the comments. We're not used to seeing so many comments. So thank y'all so much. I'm trying my best to bring nothing but facts, things that I know. Y'all know I'm a producer in the music industry, man. I have worked with so many people. I work with a couple of bad boy artists and different things. And it's more like the team. And it's not like they work with Michael Cross, okay? My team that I was producing with, the team that I was running sound for and everything, it just so happened that I was hired to do some of the things with Bad Boy Entertainment and all that stuff. So I was coming up. So I just want to put that out there, man. And thank y'all so much for watching the videos. And I remember seeing the video with Diddy had adopted this is his word, this white girl. And I was like, why is he doing it this way when I'm thinking the level that Puffy is on, especially at that time also. My bad, man. I've been working out in the yard. I got a lot of dust in my throat. But why is he not doing this on like a big show like a Ellen or whatever? He doing it like a podcast like we would do, so to speak. And that right there alone made me think that what is going on? And the little girl was trying to say the right things and everything. Then all of a sudden, she's not in the picture. She's not going to the court buildings or anything. She's not even in the picture, period. Where is she? So we about to find out. I'm hoping we're going to find out. I was so to Diddy. Some of these thumbnails, man, y'all need to calm it down a little bit. They're pressed for clicks and everything. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Leave me a comment, man. I'm trying my best to answer all the comments and everything. So let's check it out.
Diddy adopted a white child. No, what's your last name? Diddy adopted a white child. No, what's your last name? What's your other last name?
On a little girl named Ava Grace Baldwin.
Okay.
Y'all can't see this is trafficking?
She was just 6 years old when she was reported missing from her elementary school in Texas.
The tooth fairy will come and get it.
Oh, she's so pretty.
It's breaking news.
On the streets. And then Papa comes.
A white girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her his own?
The indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside.
Is Diddy's adopted child the missing Ava Baldwin? Their age progression lines up with the same facial structure and how she was on the streets. But could there really be any truth to this? People are concerned, and Ava's safety is at the center of it all. Let's dive deep into this shocking connection and see what we uncovered.
Very, very young. So she is, in fact, his adopted daughter. Some are saying this woman in the background here is her mother, but nothing is confirmed. You can see she's been with him in interviews, hanging out with Diddy's daughters.
So who is Ava Baldwin? David Hopper saw his daughter, Ava Grace Baldwin, barely 6 years old last time. 8 years have gone by now, and Hopper
Wow. Look, I don't know, man. I can't judge. I don't know. Look like two different girls to me, because 2 different ages, so I don't know.
suspects Ava's mother, Catherine Baldwin, could have taken away her and concealed her all this time. He worries Ava could not even be aware she classifies as a missing person.
She was seen everywhere with Diddy's daughter. And here's a few more. So it shows that, yes, indeed, they spent time together and they grew up together. This is, in fact, their sister and Diddy's adopted daughter.
First reported missing in 2015.
So Diddy officially adopted her. Officially, you know. That's a question. I don't know. I did a quick video on this before I was working outside, and we got 2 different answers. So I still don't know.
Ava's primary school contacted Hopper, worried about her missing almost 3 weeks of attendance from class. Police believe Catherine took Ava, which drove Hopper to start an 8-year search for his daughter. Keep watching, because this next revelation could turn everything upside down. Could Diddy's adopted child actually be the missing Ava Baldwin?
However, I found a video that is so suspect.
I am a great father, but I'm sleeping with the girl. Tell me, who do you have a crush on? Tell Daddy the truth.
Hopper recalls getting the September 2015 call from Ava's school. Learning Ava had missed 21 days, he quickly called San Antonio police to report a missing person. Officers found, shockingly, that the address Ava and Catherine had on file was an empty lot. The timeline is intriguing. 2015 aligns with the age Diddy's adopted daughter would be now, 15. With the same name, age, and a history of living on the streets, it raises serious questions about a potential connection between the two cases.
Okay. All right, okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed some, a family, okay? Okay, come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this.
But there's more to the story of Ava that lines up. Hopper and Catherine's relationship had been unstable. The two married briefly, and Ava was born not long after their 34-day marriage. Living in central Oklahoma, while Catherine and Ava were in San Antonio, Hopper battled to keep regular touch with his daughter. Hopper's attempts to obtain custody were repeatedly rejected, even though he hired 5 lawyers and paid over $45,000 in court expenses in Texas and Oklahoma. Hopper claims that Catherine's life grew more unpredictable as she reportedly slept in shelters, moved around, and had unsteady relationships.
If you're still not convinced that's her, here's a picture of her that her parents took. It's one of the last photos. Now, take note of her long forehead, her shortened chin, the jaw structure, the teeth, the eyebrows, the eyes, the eye color, the cheekbones, and ears. And she just also happens to be the exact right age.
First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be.
Once Hopper received a video of Catherine that we can't mention here. Child Services contacted Hopper. Hopper was only given partial custody in spite of this, therefore restricting his contact with Ava to summers and holidays. Hopper said Ava was the perfect little girl and clearly remembers the moment she discovered he was her father. She was in wonder, he said. She had no idea her dad existed. I stayed a secret from her. According to Hopper's sister, Tina Fulbright, Catherine, also referred to as Katie, was notorious for her erratic behaviors. She would move to another county after getting into trouble in one, Fulbright recounted. Erratic behavior from parents can significantly contribute to increased shyness and anxiety in children, as the instability often breeds insecurity and fear. Diddy's daughter, Ava, exhibits clear signs of this. There's an undeniable sense that something is off.
There's somebody out there that knows where she's at. Katie did not get out of San Antonio by herself. We believe she had help. We know that they are alive.
Hopper sought full custody in 2016 after growing worried about Ava's safety. Still, Catherine and Ava disappeared before the court procedure could finish. 7 months later, in April 2016, Catherine's silver 2014 Ford Escape was discovered left abandoned in a San Antonio park. Ava is supposedly 15 years old now, and Hopper has complete legal custody. Witness accounts and sightings. There have been reported sightings of Ava and Catherine in Florida, where Catherine allegedly attempted to hand Ava over to another couple. Similarly, recent photos and videos of Diddy's adopted daughter have sparked discussions about a potential connection, given the resemblances in appearance and age.
Really deep similarities. And if you go watch the whole video, Ava actually claimed that, he just randomly found her on the street, which is,
Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Catherine has a felony warrant for violating child custody. News Nation met with the adopted and reared apart elder daughter of Catherine. She voiced concern about Catherine and Ava. The overlapping details between Ava Baldwin's disappearance and Diddy's adopted daughter cannot be ignored. Whether it's the name, age, timeline, or shared signs of distress, the pieces of this puzzle are intriguing, leaving us all to wonder if Ava Baldwin could be hiding in plain sight. San Antonio police still handle Ava's case. Hopper is still hopeful, citing documented sightings of Ava and Catherine, one in Florida when Catherine supposedly tried to hand custody to a couple in 2016. Hopper and his family often post notes on a special Facebook page, hoping Ava might come across it eventually and understand how sorely she is missed. It's difficult to see my brother through this, Fulbright remarked. All he has ever wanted is a family. He is entitled to have his daughter in his life.
I want to know, where has this little girl been? Because we haven't seen her in a while. So my detective skills, I went to find her TikTok and try to see the videos she's been posting. So all of her comments for all of her videos are all right. And this particular video that I'm about to show next, I don't know why, but us clairvoyant people, it really spoke to me. She basically said that this is where all your answers are. Showing Star Island. Is this girl trapped on Star Island right now so we can't see her? Can she not leave? What's going on? And you can go look at her page and see all the other, kind of in code things that she's posting. If this girl is on Star Island and that's where all her answers are, when is the trip? Because apparently that's where all the bodies are buried.
Hopper agrees that handling Ava's disappearance's ambiguity is taxing. There are days I question she's still alive, he said, but I always respond with hope, believing God is watching over her and that she'll come home one day. The matching name, comparable age, and overlapping chronology call questions. It's interesting that Ava disappeared in 2016, the same year Diddy's adoptive daughter apparently entered his life. Furthermore, the claimed shyness and anxiety symptoms in Diddy's kid would fit the tragedy of Ava's background.
I don't know about you guys, but that video and the way Diddy's acting raises so many questions. So many are asking, where's 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞 Combs now? This is the most recent photo I found. There's another one I'm going to show you, which is this one right here. But sisters and Diddy are nowhere to be found.
We know that the couple that she tried to give Ava to, they contacted us, and that was after they went missing. So
the narrative of Ava Baldwin is unfortunately like that of countless children who vanish annually from the United States. Data show that around 365,000 children are reported missing each year. Many of these instances
365,000?
Like that of countless children who vanish annually from the United States. Data show that around 365,000 children are reported missing each year.
365,000 kids are missing. Wow, that is, man, that is a very, very big number.
Year. Many of these instances go unsolved for protracted lengths of time. Many of these cases center parents who take children against the terms of custody agreements. Though they have the same impact on the children and their families, these instances sadly usually get less public attention than those involving strangers. Ava's story attracted fresh attention, not just because of the possible link to a well-known family, but also as a portrayal of the difficulties parents seeking their children encounter. What tomorrow means for Hopper is dedicated to locating Ava, even though it has been years since she vanished. Recently, in search of fresh leads, he chose to work with a new private investigator. Believing that increased public awareness may provide helpful advice, he is also looking for chances to highlight Ava's tale in forthcoming films on unresolved mysteries.
When armchair detectives thought they'd spotted Ava and Catherine in a series of TikTok videos.
we had that investigated. It turns out it wasn't them. But the only great thing about it is it brought a lot of attention to Ava's case. In fact, it went viral overnight.
Hopper has the power to search any reliable information about Ava's location, having complete legal custody in place. As he regularly reveals in interviews, his main focus is making sure Ava returns safely. How media affects cases involving missing persons. Cases of missing individuals depend much on the media. It may either highlight a case and generate much-needed public awareness, or occasionally cause misconception and diversion from real leads. Although Ava's tale first attracted little attention, subsequent rumors linking her to Diddy's adoptive daughter have sparked curiosity. Though it's unknown if this greater focus will help the research, it has definitely raised awareness of Ava's tale.
See what he said? Did y'all really catch what he said? He picked me up off the streets. 1 minute, then he goes and say, because I was on the streets, living on the streets.
The IG Live breakdown revealing Ava to the world. Diddy subtly introduces his children to the public in this fascinating Instagram live session from April 20th, 2020. First look at it is a straightforward family moment full of love and affection.
Yeah, everyone, introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name? 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦.
Many viewers have started to question whether there is more here than first appears.
Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
Could one of these youngsters be connected to an unresolved missing person case that has generated numerous unresolved?
She's not in that picture. Why she's not in? You adopted her. Where'd she go?
Questions over years. Although Diddy's manner seems sincere, the very existence of one of his adopted children has spurred ongoing rumors. Watch intently and notice the minute dynamics at work.
Tell them the story about how I adopted you, but you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But tell the story.
So, on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man.
His interactions with every youngster, the particular phrases he employs, even the looks on their faces. Could there be signs in these everyday conversations implying a more profound, mysterious narrative? Could this apparently simple incident provide hints regarding the fate of Ava Baldwin, the small child who disappeared years ago under unusual circumstances?
So then he saw me and decided to pick me up.
Though the relationships are uncertain, it is difficult to overlook the overlapping timeframes and physical similarities. The type of coincidence that keeps internet detectives up at night, putting together bits of data in quest of the truth. Could Diddy have a critical piece of this jigsaw, either deliberately or unintentionally? Is it conceivable that a lost youngster ended up in the care of one of the most well-known celebrities worldwide without anybody knowing? Although the notion linking
Without
Eva
him
Baldwin
knowing,
to
maybe
Diddy's
he don't
adoptive
know.
daughter is primarily speculation and gossip, it is noteworthy from a legal and logistical perspective how improbable it is. It is quite unusual for cases of missing children to be concealed inside well-known families, as usually authorities or the media would find these circumstances. Also, Diddy has never been connected to Eva Baldwin's case, and no hard data specifically links him to her vanished state. Ultimately, the evidence is circumstantial at best, even if first look looks to be persuasive. Without conclusive evidence, this link is a somewhat speculative notion driven by internet debates instead of real investigation results. Like many viral theories, it's a mix of convincing facts and leaps of reasoning that makes it fascinating.
Dude, first of all, wait a minute. Okay, here's my thoughts. First of all, there's no way in the world he could have officially 100% adopted her. Okay, which means he is reliable for her being missing. Has he reported her missing? Did she just get up one day and just leave out and never said, I'm done with this? She was living on the street. Now you're living with this big star. And I know everything is handed to you, no problem. You had 2 sisters or 3 sisters or brothers and sisters, and all of a sudden, boom, she's gone. And, you know, everybody's saying and everybody's thinking that Diddy has sold her off. And then they were saying she was on this island. You know, I'm trying not to even, it's hard for me to even stomach so much negativity, especially towards the kids. When it's the kids, you know, somebody should step up. Somebody should step up and say, look, 300 and something thousand kids being missing. Now I understand some parents, the mother or the father, can take the kid and then they change identity and everything, and they running from the father or the mother, whatever, the other parent, and trying to convince the kid that we need to stay away from this person. I understand all that, you know, so those may be counted in the 300,000 per year. Man, look here, man. Y'all should, I'm not saying make this video go viral, but find the original video, whatever the case may be. I'm not a clout chaser. I just give it to you facts like it is. Only thing I know is I've been doing all this research on Bad Boy and Puffy, and then I found this because I didn't know nothing about it. I never heard of it. He's adopted a white girl, his words, you know, and she was living on the streets. Did he officially adopt her? I don't think so, because they would be going all up him trying to figure out what went down. Where is she? She ain't in the backyard or something. You chopped her up? What happened to her? You sold her off and somebody else adopted her? Who adopted her? They just want to know where she at. That's all. Oh, my God, man. Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Oh, my God, boy. So many. Yeah. Okay, don't say that in the video. Okay. Oh, my goodness. He forced me breaking 𝗘𝗎𝗓 apology. Uh-oh. How long is this right here? Oh, yeah, we're going to be here all night, baby. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. 𝗘𝗎𝗓 apology, new Diddy freak off party tape. All right, this one right here, it says 3 weeks ago it's been posted. So give him a couple of days plus the 3 weeks. Somebody, I was reading the, thank y'all so much, man. Thank everybody for checking out our videos, checking out my team videos, man. This been amazing for me. But I just want y'all to know that I am reporting the news. I am trying my best to be no clickbait. Maybe I shouldn't say that either, Hunter here. They telling me what to say and what not to say, because you can say freak offs, but you can't say the R word and all that stuff, you know. So I'm learning, man. So I'm honest, and I'm trying my best to be. I was honest before I even started a YouTube channel, man. So if there's something wrong, I ain't part of it. I'm allergic to jail. Yeah, but I do believe in going to jail for something I believe in. Yeah, so if something go down, you know, and I don't mind dying for something I believe in. So if you want to put me on the stand, you best believe I'm going to tell you exactly what I know. Anyway, I don't understand this, man. Okay, he forced me. Breaking news. Okay, let's see what this is. Is this clickbait, y'all, or is this the real deal? Let's check it out. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell.
You know, I'm not perfect.
Let's check it out, baby. Hit that subscribe
button. And recently, I didn't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form.
Don't get closer to bed. Thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did.
They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave. Right. Got to keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors.
And he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs.
You know what I'm saying? He was made into a monster, brother, from the stuff that happened to him.
Let me show you this clip of LeBron James speaking about how much he loves a Diddy party.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's it.
You out with professional male workers.
That don't mean nothing, man. Everybody going off on that thing, man. He probably went to a Diddy party. I mean, LeBron James, he just, all of a sudden, he this big star, so he hanging out with stars. Well, you know, what I supposed to do with my free time? You know, I really don't think LeBron James is going to, all the stuff he worked for and how hard he trained to get to where he's at, I don't think he's going to jeopardize that for some freak-off type stuff, unless he's into that. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So ain't no party like a Diddy's party, you know. He just probably saying stuff, man. That don't mean nothing.
But you also have a situation where it wasn't just for himself.
And they seized cases and cases of the
That's
kinds
not
of
strong
brisket
enough for me.
and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
More than 1,000.
You got to have principles. You got to have morals. You got to keep with that stuff. And in that music business, a lot of that stuff get thrown out the window.
I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. You know, shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot team.
Poor Beaver, man. Oh my God. Beaver knows, and everybody knows that Beaver went through the ringer. He went through the ringer, was passed around and all kinds of stuff. And he was like, well, this is it. This is what I need to do. So this is what I've been trained to do. Poor Beaver. Poor Beaver.
Crazy.
People take for granted
You can
encounters
tell.
and
Are the folks in Hollywood lying back and wait, wondering who's next?
Brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean,
Kevin laughing.
I like when you scrambling and scraping.
Look at his face, though. Look at his face while he's saying it, man. The whole time, man. I couldn't believe that.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
There are so many witnesses. There are so many victims.
Some dudes belong in jail based on what they do and how they do it. We know that to be true.
Parties that everyone is talking about.
But you've never got invited to them, so
I don't know what part. I don't know. I don't even know what the part. That's how far out of it I am.
And we're streaming live. That was stupid.
And I'm not going to say allegedly because I saw that for my own self. My man was with me, and we saw that for our own self. Drinking, it can make this man into a monster, and that's what it did, bro.
And Diddy is going to dime out a whole bunch of people. It seems like that's what everybody's waiting for right now.
Kevin Hart could be in for serious trouble given his involvement in Diddy's parties. After Sean Diddy Combs was shockingly arrested on serious charges.
Let me say a little bit more about the charges. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion.
Rumors about the wild parties and dark secrets of Diddy's inner circle began to circulate. Is it plausible that Kevin Hart's regular attendance at these infamous parties played a role in his personal scandals? Is Hart's connection with Diddy more nuanced than what has been reported? Stay tuned as we delve into the unspoken relationships between Diddy, Kevin Hart, and the world of power, temptation, and controversy in Hollywood.
His karma was about to catch up. It was bound to catch up with him.
Celebrity participation at Diddy's famed events and high-profile partnerships have contributed to the long-standing friendship between Sean Diddy Combs and Kevin Hart. Diddy, one of the most powerful people in the entertainment business, has long been recognized for throwing lavish parties, renowned for their exclusivity.
Who lived in this $50 million Miami mansion is now in an isolated unit of a federal jail in Brooklyn known for miserable conditions.
These get-togethers drew the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Dude, what is up with this background music, man? It's killing me.
Hosted in Diddy's lavish homes in Miami and Los Angeles, they rose to fame in the business. Some of the most influential people in the entertainment industry, from artists and actresses to style icons, were lured to these parties. Actor and comedian Kevin Hart was often seen at these parties with Diddy and other A-list stars.
Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even. I don't want it to come close to the bed.
But the question still stands. Was there something more sinister going on behind the scenes at these parties? These once glamorous festivities have been clouded by Diddy's arrest in September 2024 on a number of serious claims, creating new concerns about what actually transpired at his gatherings.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, forced labor, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
Diddy's arrest's effect on Kevin Hart in Hollywood. Diddy's legal issues are the result of an inquiry that allegedly started in 2008, according to reports from the authorities, who claim that Diddy misused his influence and authority in improper and maybe illegal ways. Rumors of unethical behavior are circulating about the parties, which were once a symbol of affluence for celebrities. Kevin Hart finds himself in an awkward situation. Even if he had no criminal activity, his reputation could be harmed by this investigation. After Diddy's arrest, the entertainment industry was taken aback, and many of Diddy's close friends and allies were confused of how to react in public. The criminal probe may not directly include Kevin Hart, but it could nonetheless bring up unpleasant memories or controversy from his past. Hart has worked hard to maintain his reputation, which he has always upheld. Any connection to Diddy's scandalous parties.
Some things get so ridiculous that catch on, it's astronomically insane.
So their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show.
You got time to address and talk and come back at people when you have time. I don't have the time.
Celebrities who were a part of Diddy's inner circle are becoming the focus of rumors and conjecture as his legal challenges drag on. The ripple effect, other well-known persons under investigation. A strong association with Diddy has had a big impact on the careers of 2 singers, Justin Bieber and Usher. Both of these artists have been affected by Diddy. It is possible that the mental health of these artists has also been significantly impacted as a result of this association. When you have a high-profile friendship with someone as prominent and controversial as Diddy, the demands that come along with it may create an environment that is full of upheaval. This is because of the nature of the relationship. Usher, who has been commonly viewed as a guide and a model, may have feelings of fear and perplexity as a result of the growing scandal, particularly if he is concerned about being judged by association.
I mean, I'm 13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be.
If Usher is concerned about being judged by association, furthermore, Justin Bieber, who has in the past suffered with his own mental health concerns, would find himself in a precarious scenario. It is likely that the scrutiny that comes with being related to Diddy during this volatile period could heighten feelings of vulnerability, resulting to a sense of victimhood rather than empowerment. It is feasible that both artists will have to cope with the emotional toll of defending their reputations while also attempting to provide support for a figure who is currently dealing with substantial legal difficulties. Spending so much time around Diddy, he likely has some form of leverage over you, maybe a film of some sort that the FBI has that hasn't been released, but who knows? That's probably why, whenever they talk about him, they tread carefully with their words, almost as if they're afraid of the consequences.
Being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me.
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full crazy.
I doubt we'll see Justin or Usher directly testify against him, but you never know. Not just Kevin Hart is dealing with the consequences. Beyonce and Jay-Z, two more A-list celebrities, have also been connected to Diddy's lavish parties. Even though there is no proof that they engaged in any unlawful activity, their attendance at these occasions begs the question of what kind of relationship they had with Diddy and what knowledge or insight they may have had into his business. Drake, a frequent guest at Diddy's events, may also be the subject of an inquiry. However, he has not yet made any comments regarding the matter.
Thank you for the painting on the wall and everything. I saw you point at me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if we still had beef or anything like that. I was like, oh, man, it's crazy. He's showing, I said he's showing out.
We was at a party once. Diddy said, Drizzy. Drake said, huh? Boom, smacks that boy. Diddy puts his hands on him. The crowd went,
he got fireworks in the backyard. I said, yo, man, he got the causes winking and all that. I was like, yo. And then I got you, we was talking.
Scuffle ensues. During the scuffle, somehow Drake gets his shoulder dislocated and they have to take him to the hospital.
And just the overall love that you showed me is incredible, but the crib is crazy.
Thank you.
The crib is crazy.
It's yours anytime. You let me know when you're on this.
Okay.
See, there was a song called 0 to 100, no pun intended. That beat was supposed to go to Diddy.
Celebrities frequently rely on meticulously constructed public personas to launch their careers, and any connection to controversy, even if one was merely an observer, can harm that reputation. As the Diddy lawsuit progresses, these celebrities might have to defend their involvement in the scandal or deal with unwelcome public exposure. Kevin Hart's individual challenges and Diddy's impact. The media has also focused on Kevin Hart's private life, especially after learning of his widely reported divorce from Torrey Hart. Hart has freely acknowledged his prior infidelity and taken ownership of his mistakes, but recent conjecture raises the possibility that some of his errors were caused by the atmosphere at Diddy's parties.
Does it bother you?
No, I could give shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's why you don't hear me address or fire back and shit. It's like,
these parties, where celebrities could let loose away from the prying eyes of the public, were notorious for their atmosphere of excess and decadence. Could Hart's choices have been impacted by the temptations present at these events?
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did.
Although there isn't any concrete proof linking Hart's prior transgressions to Diddy's parties, others have speculated based on the date. In Hollywood, where people's personal and professional lives frequently intersect, rumors may travel quickly. Due of the extensive media coverage of Kevin Hart's infidelity, which only serves to fuel the fire, a more contentious view holds that Hart's personal issues might have been exacerbated by Diddy's pressure or influence over him. Hart's activities over those years may now be closely scrutinized, whether due to peer pressure or just the effect of belonging to a select, powerful social group.
I'm really curious about it. People really wanted to know. It's great. Research it.
People think you're in the Illuminati because you're not just a comedian, you're a businessman.
Yeah.
How much did Hart's decisions get influenced by Diddy and his close circle? As additional information regarding Diddy's court case becomes available, more famous people connected to Diddy as his lawsuit progresses. Stars who confront problems head-on and own up to their mistakes have occasionally been able to come back stronger than before. Kevin Hart may be able to lessen the harm caused by his affiliation with Diddy if he continues to be open about his background, but the longer he is silent, the more suspicion might mount. The trial is getting closer.
Trafficking, especially when it involves coercion or force,
I don't know, man.
is a very serious crime, and it carries significant penalties.
The behavior of Diddy's guests and the nature of his parties may come to light in additional details This is a crucial turning point in Kevin Hart's career. His reputation may be shaped for years to come by how he responds to the possible consequences of his relationship with Diddy.
Do you anticipate a superseding indictment, bring allegations against other members of his companies or other co-conspirators as well?
Again, I can't take anything off the table. Anything is possible. Our investigation is very active and ongoing.
In the end, it's possible that Hart, Diddy, and other celebrities are connected, but the implications might be substantial. The world is currently waiting to find out how this tale plays out and what it implies for the people involved.
First of all, I'm going to say, shout out to Kevin Hart. I have no love against you, period. I feel as though Kevin Hart, because, you know, these parties and everything, Diddy probably asked him to host a party trying to lure him in. Kevin didn't know what's going on. Everybody want to go to these Diddy parties. You got to get an invite. He got an invite. Well, I want you to host it. Okay, cool. You know, I'm a comedian. I'm trying to get my career going. If I'm hosting a a Puffy party, that's going to skyrocket my business, you know, and what he does. Now, there was a couple of scenes in there that he did have a drink in his hand. He had a drink in his hand. So, and I'm going off the facts of what I see, because in the beginning he was apologizing, you know, saying he found himself in this predicament, right? What is he apologizing for? Nobody, they never said, and this is what the clickbait type stuff I hate. I hate it. He could have been apologizing from when he cheated on his wife and they made up and everything and all that type of stuff, because he did a Netflix special and all that stuff. He could have been apologizing for something completely different. Nothing related back to, I want to apologize, I shouldn't have been at the Puffy party. Nothing like that. So what was that related to? So they start putting this stuff together, and I see through all that mess. That's mess right there. But he had a drink in his hand. And let's say that the apology was about the party. And then he's being interviewed, and he's talking about it, and he said, well, you never said anything back at it. I ain't got to say nothing back, because he knows what happened. And they also know the less they say, the more they name start getting up and stuff like right now. So that's more marketing promotion for them. Good or bad, it's still marketing promotion. Good or bad, it's good promotion. That's how the business has worked. Anyway, I feel as though if Kevin Hart did something because he was drugged and drinked, he put it under the rug and said, look, well, I ain't going back to no more Diddy parties, you know, because everybody keeps showing this footage of this one party he was at. Same sweater every time. It's not like he was like, yo, man, I'm ready for the next one, and whatever the case may be. And this is just my opinion. This ain't enough information for me to make any type of judgment against one of my favorite comedians, man. Kevin is funny. I like the way he acts. I like his movies and everything. He is an entertainer, and I think once he realized what went down, he got the heck out of Dodge, period. So that's my 2 cents on it. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Thank y'all so much for everybody who made it this far, man. Let me know you came to the end, man. Hit them comments and everything. I'm going to be checking them out. And I was going to play some bass guitar and everything. I am a producer and play 5 instruments and all this stuff. So this studio is not just for looks. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Bathroom break. We're going to do this, baby. I can't believe this. Grape Ape, what's up, baby boy? Bathroom break and going to get me some Acida. Close this door. snacks. I ain't getting no snacks. All right, let's do this. Let's turn this off. All right. I thought I was going to get some snacks, but what you think, Tahir? Don't say the N-word. Don't say, okay, let's get busy. Oh, my gracious. Here we go. Breaking news. This is... Oh, my goodness. October the 25th. What's the... 2 days ago. No, wait a minute. I don't know. When was this one right here? Oh, no. This is new? All right. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out, man. First of all, real quick, let me... Anyway, okay, that's enough. That goes out to some of the negative comments. That's more than enough. You know, I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Check this out, man. Diddy, breaking news. Freak off tapes after VMA's Super Bowl exposed and viewed by the Post. All right. Thank y'all, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. I will be keeping a real close watch out on all the comments, man. So y'all leave me a comment, check me out, and all that good stuff. First of all, Howard University. I'm in Washington D.C. I'm in Waldorf, Maryland. I was how can I say it? I'm in the music. I play 5 instruments. I was in a band and everything. The drummer married Stacy Lattisaw, and Stacy Lattisaw was a famous artist in this area. And Puffy was one of the dancers in one of the videos. Puffy went to Howard University, so I had a lot of dealings, not directly with him, but with Bad Boy and the team of people that I was working with. So I am very much into this. Because I was a Bad Boy fan. The music, because of Puffy and because of Bad Boy and all the stuff that they was doing, I learn how to produce music, listening to their stuff, trying to get my music to sound like theirs. So yes, I'm deep into this. And I am not trying to bring nobody anything. I made a couple of mistakes, you know. I'm learning the YouTube thing, man, and I'm sincere. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm sincere. My team is pulling this stuff up because I'm running around doing personal stuff with my music and everything. And so I ain't even seen this. So I'm looking at this for the very first time, just like you guys are. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Just when we thought the Diddy stories had simmered, now the New York Post is revealing that they've actually reviewed footage of alleged freak-offs that coincided with major celebrity events.
Sugar.
Welcome back to the 𝗘𝗢𝗡 channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload.
Most
so
definitely.
I saw this story going around this morning in regards to, oh, the freak-off tapes have been revealed. And I was like, I don't believe that. Because I will tell you, there's a lot of misinformation along with valid and credible information going around when it comes to Sean Diddy Combs.
And you don't know which is which.
AI-driven video footage of alleged freak-off parties or these different rituals going on, but they're AI-driven. However, a popular media outlet, the New York Post, and yes, you might have your feelings about the New York Post, they're claiming to have viewed video footage.
Okay.
Let me get into what they're reporting. So, according to the New York Post, in an article titled, Sean Diddy Combs mixed star-studded bashes, ruckus freak-off parties after VMAs and Super Bowl, videos reveal. They said Sean Diddy Combs freak-offs often coincided with some of his biggest star-studded parties at the height of his fame, with at least 3 wild S parties taking place hours after major events, according to a trove of video files and documents viewed exclusively by the New York Post. The clip suggests that which federal prosecutors say sometimes involves women who were threatened or coerced to performing grueling hours-long S acts, were happening just below the surface as Diddy rubbed elbows with the biggest names in Hollywood, music, and sports. In the early morning hours of August 29th, 2005, the Diddy after party from the MTV VMAs was still going strong. Actress Eva Longoria chatted with Fergie in one corner while Ice-T, Quincy Jones, NASCAR great Jeff Gordon, and Paris Hilton mingled with the guests. Combs had hosted the VMAs and his after party was the hottest ticket in town that night. Sidebar, there's a civil suit where a young woman claims that when she was 13 years old, she went to an after party, MTV VMAs party.
13, y'all. 13 years old. I done heard this over and over again.
So for those that might have been thinking, oh, they're just everyone jumping on the bandwagon, we never thought about the MTV VMAs until this article. So they said, but one by one, the celebrities left the party, and there was no indication they knew about or were involved in what happened next. Another thing that I said to you guys before, stop assuming just because people attended these Diddy parties, meaning that they were accomplices in his illegal behavior.
I just said that about the Kevin Hart apology thing. Just because Kevin Hart was there hosting a party, that don't mean he knew. But when he found out, he stayed away. So still, it's only one time you've seen Kevin Hart trying to bring his career up, so he hosted this party. That's going to help his career, wouldn't you?
Not to say that they were all completely innocent either.
Yeah, that's
They
fact.
say soon the event moved from the inside at the Space nightclub to Diddy's Miami mansion. From there, it appears to have descended into a ruckus S party, according to the photos and videos viewed by the New York Post. By then, all the stars appear to have gone except one, Diddy. They were replaced by a cast of fit young men and women, all in various states of undress. As 2 white men took turns having sex with a very young black woman who clearly had white powder under her nose, Diddy could be seen in the background wearing a white t-shirt with the words, "God is the greatest," written in black. The same shirt that he was photographed wearing at the VMAs after party. In another clip from the night, a couple had loud S on a table as a group of well-dressed people stood around. The videos reviewed by the Post are part of the same archives that includes footage that appears to show Diddy having S with a younger male A-list star. You remember that story that came out from that attorney? That video has been shopped around for sale to news outlets by more than one purported seller. In the trove of files, some of the videos are undated or the dates are clearly incorrect. But other files have dates that are consistent with the verified details of events, locations, and clothing that Diddy and others were wearing. However, many of the videos have dates that can be corroborated with star-studded events, including the 2004 and 2005 VMAs in Miami and the 2005 Super Bowl in Jacksonville. After each of these events, Diddy appears to have thrown a wild sex party. The alleged behavior is consistent with similar allegations in a lawsuit filed earlier this week in which a woman alleges that Diddy and a female celebrity a'd her when she was just 13 years old following the 2000 VMAs at the Radio City Music Hall in New York City. Diddy's attorneys denied the latest allegations in a statement saying, "In court, the truth will prevail, that Mr. Combs has never SA'd anyone, adult or minor, man or woman."
That's just lawyer talk. That's all that is lawyer talk. You don't know who's going to win. We're going to prove that my football team going to win. We've been practicing. We're going to prove to you all we're going to win. And then the game plays and you lose.
During the weekend of the Super Bowl in Jacksonville in February of 2005, Diddy threw a star-studded gala with attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Ashley Simpson, and Girls Gone Wild founder Joe Francis. Hours later, the party seemingly moved to a $2 million mansion in a nearby Sawgrass, which Diddy rented for a reported $20,000 per week. In one video, two men have sex with each other while the sounds of laughter echo throughout the room. It later appears that Diddy himself took part in the action that night and held the camera from his point of view while he appeared to engage with sex with a woman. Again, there's no indication that his Super Bowl party guests knew that the event took place afterwards. As you know, federal officials raided two of Diddy's homes in March, seizing hundreds of videos and a mountain of freak-off paraphernalia, including 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. In a statement, the U.S. Attorney's Office alleged that the parties were not always consensual. His alleged essay of women, including forcing them to engage in frequent days-long sexual activity with male workers, some of whom were, quote, transported over state lines, according to these charges against him. These events, which Combs referred to as freak-offs, were elaborate performances that he arranged, directed, and often electronically recorded, the document said.
That's where you went wrong at. Why are you recording all this stuff and keeping it? Wow.
To ensure participation in freak-offs, Combs used violence and intimidation and leveraged his power over victims. Power he obtained through obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, exploiting the financial support to them, and threatening to cut off the same and controlling their careers. It's unclear whether the videos that the Post has viewed are a part of the Fed's case, but officials say that they've confiscated hundreds of videos from Combs' hard drives and devices, some of which include freak-off parties. These are consistent with the videos we have, a federal law enforcement source who is involved in the investigation said after hearing descriptions of the scenes in the videos that the Post viewed.
Wow.
Just about everything you can imagine was happening at his parties. Now our job is to determine whether this was consensual for everyone involved, if anyone has been trafficked, and what laws have been broken. In the videos viewed by the Post, the identities of most of the participants are unknown, but the feds believe that at least some of the victims in the videos they obtained were coerced to perform. Combs threatened his victims, the Fed said after his arrest, including by threatening to expose the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of freak-offs if the women did not comply with his demands. Diddy has been charged with racketeering, as you know, conspiracy, trafficking, and the transportation to engage in prostitution. In addition to the charges, he faces a myriad of civil lawsuits, which we've covered here on the channel if you're new here, from his alleged victims. He has pleaded not guilty and consistently denied wrongdoing in both criminal cases and the civil suits. A law enforcement source told the Post, "It's sick-ish. Look, if this were just him having parties with a bunch of horny adults, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's perfectly legal.
True.
But that's not what we're talking about. This man is a predator." Attorneys for Diddy did not return the Post calls for comment. Their best bet is not to comment on this. The Post is now saying that some of the rumors that the video footage had been being circulated for sale. You remember we covered a story about this, and one attorney came out on a media platform saying that she has seen stills. The Post is now saying that they've seen photos and video footage of some of these alleged freak-off parties. Are you surprised that we're now getting more and more information about these things? We've already heard that some of the celebrities that might be in some of these freak-off videos are already buying off victims.
Can you imagine that? You know you did something you had no business doing, and you got the money to just say, well, I'm just going to settle. Now, a lot of people are just selling because they don't want the drama and they got movies and stuff that they need to do for their career. So just pay them so we can keep moving with these other millions. So I'm going to wait to the end. Go ahead.
Guys, we're going to continue to follow this story, but as always, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this latest Diddy update. Let's continue this conversation there. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
That was great. That was great. I like his channel. His channel, he's cool. One of the things you have to realize, a lawyer job, and this is somebody has said that. I said that's a great point. His job is to defend you or to think that you're being defended the best way you can. So he's going to publicly say things that we're innocent and we're going to do all this type of stuff. How can you even say that out your mouth when you know another lawyer got over 120 cases? Last week sometime I heard 5 or 6 more cases been filed. All these people are filing cases not because they want money. It ain't about money. These people, they have already tested and know that there's something in them baby oil. Why do you have so much baby oil? People have all said that I took one sip and all of a sudden, if you're a drinker, I used to be a drinker. You're a drinker, you need one more drink. I used to drink 2 Long Islands, and next thing you know, I'm good. I'm good. Give me 1 beer, and that's it for me for the night. Or else I'm earling. But if you take 2 or 3 sips, and next thing you know, feel like you have 3 Long Island iced teas, you know something is in that drink. And people have said that. People have said that it's something spiked in that drink. If you're spiking drink, shame on you. 120 people, then next you know you being raped and you trying to find your clothes and all this stuff, men and women. Puffy is a dude. You is a nasty dude. You just freaking everybody. Golly. So, hey, there's no doubt in my mind that he has done something. Okay, everybody can agree with that. Puffy, you have done something, especially when that video came out. That right there took all these what if this, what if that, took it to a whole nother level. That took it to a whole nother level. I don't care how old that daggone video is. People, oh, well, that was a long time ago. Whatever. And then that apology, come on now. Y'all just tell me. Tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you felt about that apology. You should have spoke to somebody, and then everybody keeps saying Puffy, 50 Cent been saying all this stuff from day one. Eminem had took a couple of shots at you, man. And it's funny because, think about it. If all this stuff in that video didn't come out, what 50 been saying and all these people been saying, they'd be like, oh, they just hating on him. You know, nobody would have looked at it this serious. Now everybody looking at it serious as hell because it is serious. These people have been hurt, y'all. They've been hurt. They've been taken advantage of. And he needs to pay. And I think he got one more, he's trying for bail one more time. Oh my gracious. Boy, y'all need to stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Thank y'all for leave a comment if you made it this far, man. Say, yes, I stayed to the end. If he make bail after 3 times, I think it's 3 times, I'm losing control of all this stuff because everybody keeps saying this is his 3rd one. I think this is his 4th one coming up, so maybe we behind or whatever. But my point is, this is his last and final try. If they let him out, our system is gone down the toilet. I'll have no faith in our system if they let him out. You got 3 people said he got denied bail, and then the last one gonna let him out. What's down with the other 3 that stuck together? I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Yes, money. You should know by your name. Money, you should know by your name, money. Oh my gracious. 300 million. I gotta wait 5 more minutes before I drink some. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check it out without a doubt, Justin Bieber. Don't y'all? We feel so sorry for Justin, man. Oh, poor thing. God dang, boy, you've been taken advantage of. You've been, I don't know what the deal is with that video where you saw the little snippet. Somebody was standing watch, and looked like he was going down on the guy. Then he turned back around and was like, "What the? Why you film?" You know, that was an ugly look. Now, if he was doing that, we don't know for a fact, but it sure looks suspect. But there's another video where it's clear that maybe it wasn't Justin. You know, they say they all look alike to me. But he had on a pink hat and he was kissing some man in the mouth. But now he's married. So, oh my God. Yeah. So he has so many things. Don't forget we live when we're doing our reactions and everything. Go to the Music Recording Network live. Scroll down a little bit. You see the word live. We use a different channel for our live stream and everything. But so this is being live as we speak. But my point is, now he's suing his manager because his manager $3 million, man. And he said it. He said it 3 times. He said everybody was saying that they love me or whatever the case may be, and no one's helping me, you know, and all that type of stuff. So thumbs up, man. I enjoyed Justin's music back in the day. I remember seeing him on a video with Ludacris, that baby, ooh, baby. You know, I thought that was incredible, man. The little dude was getting it. And now all of a sudden, he been drugged out and all this type of stuff, man. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Let's see if he got a leg to stand on. Let's check it out.
Justin Bieber might be sitting on a $300 million fortune, but is that enough? The pop star's financial story could have been very different if it weren't for some serious money mismanagement by his former business managers. And now, Justin's considering taking them to court. According to reports, Justin's been upset for years, believing those managers made poor decisions that cost him a big chunk of his wealth. We don't know how many are involved, but his legal team's split on whether he should take action. While some advisors are pushing him to sue, others are warning it could backfire. Why? Well, they're worried Justin's spending habits might be used against him. Sources say the singer's lifestyle wasn't exactly frugal. Luxury cars, high-end real estate, and a $25.8 million Beverly Hills mansion are just the start. This could be spun as Justin's fault for reckless spending, rather than bad advice from his managers. So there's a risk involved. But let's rewind to a major financial move, his 2023 sale of his music catalogue. At just 29, Justin sold his catalogue for a whopping $200 million. That deal alone skyrocketed his net worth from $100 million to $300 million, raising a lot of eyebrows in the industry. Why would a star like Bieber sell off his catalogue so early in his career? Could it be connected to his concerns about his finances? And that's not all. Bieber's slowed down in the music scene lately.
I think he sold it off to get rid of all the drama and all the bull that came with that catalog. So I'm going to sell it off. I'm going to get in the studio and I'm going to start all over with me, Justin. That's what I think. I think, get all this stuff. I'm going to sell it, get all this stuff. I need the money. I can make my own studio and all that type of stuff.
Would a star like Bieber sell off his catalogue so early in his career? Could it be connected to his concerns about his finances? And that's not all. Bieber's slowed down in the music scene lately, sparking rumours about mental health struggles. He's been focusing more on his personal life. He and Hailey Bieber recently welcomed their first child, a son. With a growing family, Justin might be reassessing his financial future, which could explain why he's considering legal action now. Despite stepping away from the spotlight, Bieber's still raking in cash from brand deals, past tours and merchandise. But will that be enough to sustain his lavish lifestyle and keep him in a secure financial position?
Yes, it will, because he has a wife now. He got two brains making the decisions. When you married, you know, you can't go out and just party and drug it up and give money away. You gotta check with the significant other.
For now, Justin hasn't spoken publicly about the lawsuit, but we'll keep you posted as this story develops. What do you think? Should he go ahead with the lawsuit, or is it a gamble not worth taking? Only time will tell.
Go ahead, Justin. Do your thing, man. You and your wife make that decision. Make that decision, man. I think that I really think that Dr. Dre, he walked away, and Suge Knight was like, well, I'm keeping the publishing. He said, you can have the publishing. I just want out, and I'm going to start all over. Aftermath, right? He started his own record label, never looked back. Justin Bieber, I'm going to sell all this stuff that came with all that negativity. Give me the money because y'all done robbed me anyway, so now I need $200 million so I can, for me and my wife can have, this is what I think, that this is just my belief. I'm just guessing at this, you know, don't hold me, like I read this somewhere. But I think he's ready to start over, man. He's sober now. He has a kid, so he is just chilling out for a minute. And then when this music bug, because it's going to hit you again. It's going to hit you again. Like me, I had quit the music industry. I said, I ain't doing no more music. Now I'm playing in the band. Now all of a sudden I'm playing in the band. Lord have mercy. So he's ready to start all over. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know if you made it this far, and let me know in the comments if you feel the same. Why did he sell it off, $200 million and everything so early? I think because he's starting all over and he's going to put out music. He got fans. He got endorsements. He can start all over. Just take your time. Listen to your wife. Don't let her rule over you, but listen to her. I'm just joking, y'all. Hey, y'all, take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. And then, okay. Dude, we going, yeah, you gotta let these go early, man. To hear this puffy stuff, dog. I guess you know. Don't sit on them too long. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? I don't know how true it is, but I heard earlier, a couple of days ago, earlier today, when I'm out in my backyard working, I'm building a stage and a dance floor, man. Y'all might want to check that out. So I'm putting in a lot of work to get my whole studio, my show and everything, my YouTube channel, all this stuff. We're working as hard as we can doing this, but we still popping up with this stuff. So I'm interested in this bad boy and everything. And I heard, I don't know, I got to research it, that Jay-Z is going to testify against Diddy. And I'm saying to myself, what? You know, so that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, and I don't know where it came from, but I'm waiting to see what Jaguar Wright got to say about that. That's my girl. She funny as I don't know what, man. She is, her and 50 Cent is not believable for some reason, and they telling the straight truth. They've been there, and they telling the truth. 50 been saying that Puffy was. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, leave me a comment, and I'm checking out the comments hard as I don't know what, man. So let's check this bad boy out.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're chronicling the history between
Mojo.
Sean Diddy Combs and the music industry's definitive power couple, Beyonce Knowles and Sean Jay-Z Carter.
It was genius. I think Beyonce did a great job, and she tackled something that a lot of women have had to go through.
Part 1, B, P, D, and Jay-Z. Diddy established himself as a music mogul in the 90s when he left Uptown Records to found Bad Boy Records, signing fellow artists like Mace, Faith Evans, and the Notorious B.I.G.
Would take it this far. Do you remember Rapping Duke? There was a white, like a country guy, white country guy. It was Rapping Duke, and he was making fun of rap. And he made a da ha ha ha. Look that up, Rapping Duke. And that's why Biggie said that line. And a lot of the kids and a lot of people don't know that. Do you remember Rapping Duke? Da ha da ha. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far? 𝗗𝗓𝗓𝗓. You know, hey, Pilgrim and all this stuff. Rapping Duke, check that out, man. So that's why he said that line right there. Remember Rapping Duke? 𝗗𝗓𝗓𝗓, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Signing fellow artists like Mace, Faith Evans, and the Notorious B.I.G.
Remember Rapping Duke? 𝗗𝗓𝗓𝗓, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
The rapper Jaz-O made a demo tape with the Lox, which was passed on to Mary J. Blige and later Diddy. Jaz-O also took on a protege in Jay-Z, whose stage name paid tribute to his mentor. With Jaz-O's help, Jay-Z found success with his first studio album Reasonable Doubt, which featured the Notorious B.I.G. on the track Brooklyn's Finest. Less than a year after its release, Biggie was murdered. This death heavily influenced Jay-Z while recording his sophomore album In My Lifetime Volume 1, which Diddy contributed to. While Diddy and Jay-Z were already friends, this album marked one of their first major collaborations. The other was Diddy's No Way Out album, which included Jay-Z on the track Young G's. Diddy rounded out 1997 with what he described as, quote, the biggest hip-hop show ever, featuring acts from Jay-Z and Usher. According to Usher, he once considered forming a group with Diddy, Jay-Z, and Pharrell Williams.
Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy,
Damn, Usher!
and me was supposed to be a group.
Although this never came to fruition, Diddy and Jay-Z remained close-knit. In Diddy's eyes, Jay-Z filled the shoes that Biggie and Tupac Shakur left behind. Jay-Z naturally drew comparisons to Diddy, both being New York-born hip-hop artists named Sean. Both were also equal parts businessmen, with Jay-Z co-founding Rockefeller Records. Neither was a stranger to controversy either.
Waiting for you to break, make your first mistake.
In December 1999, Jay-Z and Diddy became embroiled in separate scandals, both taking place at Times Square nightclubs. Jay-Z was accused of stabbing record producer Lance Rivera at the Kit-Kat Club. Jay-Z supposedly believed Rivera was responsible for bootlegging Volume 3, Life and Times of S. Carter.
The rap star voluntarily turned himself in here at the precinct.
Rivera claimed years later that Jay-Z took the fall for somebody else. In any case, Jay-Z ultimately pleaded guilty and received 3 years probation.
Yeah. Guilty until proven innocent, huh?
Weeks after the Kit Kat Club stabbing, Diddy and protege Shine allegedly took part in a shooting at Club New York. Both were arrested along with Jennifer Lopez, Diddy's then-girlfriend. Lopez received no charges, while Diddy walked away with a not guilty verdict, although Shine served almost a decade.
Felt confident, but at the same time, it was a scary situation.
That's crazy, especially when the girl, I think Michelle, I don't remember her name, the girl got shot in the face, and she's saying, I seen who shot me, and nobody is listening to her at all, and she's still preaching and talking about that on podcasts and stuff. That's a shame.
Shooting trial marked the downfall of Diddy and J-Lo's relationship. Jay-Z, meanwhile, had started a relationship with Destiny's Child breakout member Beyonce.
Young B and the ROC.
Jay-Z and Beyonce were friends for roughly a year before they officially started dating in the early 2000s. Diddy knew Beyonce when she was a single lady, recalling one of his parties when Michael Jackson dropped by uninvited. Jackson whispered into Diddy's ear, "Where's Beyonce?" According to Diddy, Jackson eventually found Beyonce and danced with her. Beyonce's solo career took off in 2003
Beyonce?
with her album Dangerously in Love. The chart-topping lead single Crazy in Love certified Beyonce and Jay-Z as a power couple.
Ever since I made the change over to platinum, the game's been a rap one.
Beyonce also collaborated with Diddy on the song Summertime, which found success despite being left out of the album. Part 2, B and the Besties. Over the next 2 decades, Beyonce and Jay-Z were practically joined at the hip, with Diddy not far away. Following Hurricane Katrina, Diddy and Jay-Z pledged $1 million to the American Red Cross. Beyonce was similarly inspired to co-found the Survivor Foundation with fellow Destiny's Child member Kelly Rowland. In 2009, Diddy produced the biopic Notorious, centering on the life of Biggie Smalls. Jay-Z and Beyonce showed their support, attending the film's premiere. The two had tied the knot a year earlier, welcoming their firstborn child, Blue Ivy Carter, in 2012. Diddy congratulated the couple on social media, hoping to see, quote, many more.
She's brand new to the world, but Blue Ivy is already rock royalty.
The following year, Beyonce and Jay-Z arrived at Diddy's VMAs after-party. Reports claim that a brawl broke out between Diddy and J. Cole, who supposedly, quote, said inappropriate things about his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. One guest relayed to the New York Daily News, quote, "It was mayhem. Beyoncé was yelling to stop, and Jay-Z was separating people and getting people away from B." Diddy denied this happening, posting online, quote, "We had a great party." In any case, the story didn't deter Beyoncé and Jay-Z from attending Diddy's New Year's bash months later. In 2014, rumors started spreading that Beyoncé and Jay-Z had hit a rough patch, with the latter cheating. Beyoncé tackled her husband's infidelity head-on in her 2016 album Lemonade. The couple also addressed their struggles in the 2018 song Family Feud.
Can I get an amen from the congregation?
Discussing the couple, Diddy said that Family Feud didn't surprise him, although Lemonade caught him off guard. Nevertheless, Diddy was glad that Jay-Z and Beyoncé had overcome this hurdle.
He did what he had to do, and most importantly, their family stayed tight and together, and they were able to weather the storm.
The same cannot be said about Diddy and Cassie Ventura, whose nearly decade-long relationship ended in 2018. Diddy's friendship with Jay-Z and Beyoncé was still going strong, however. When Diddy turned 50 in 2019, Beyoncé wished him a happy birthday on Instagram and showed up at his party with Jay-Z. In a video recorded at the party, Beyoncé danced alongside Kelly Rowland and Saweetie. In the same video, Jay-Z was seemingly seen snatching a phone away from another guest filming them. Jay-Z and Diddy remained friends despite being in constant competition for the world's wealthiest hip-hop artist. Diddy held the title in 2012, although Jay-Z dethroned him in 2018 and 2022.
The rapper, whose real name is Sean Carter, has a net worth of at least $1 billion.
By that point, Diddy and Jay-Z were both billionaires, while Beyoncé reigned in a class of her own. One of these three would soon fall from the top.
They're saying that's how much I'm worth, so I don't have that money in the bank. I want to make sure y'all are clear on that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos
I don't
or
have
all
that
of them.
money in the bank.
If you're on your phone,
Yeah,
make sure
you're
you go
right.
into your settings and switch on notifications.
Whatever they say I'm worth, I definitely don't have it in the bank. I'm over here trying to make sure bills don't bounce this week. But
Part
they all
3,
covered, though.
Reasonable doubt.
There he go again. There he go again, man. We the best music. When I'm doing all this research, I keep seeing him pop up in so much stuff, man. I know he knows something, man. I'm kind of sneaky about him, man. I'm like, you in too much stuff, dog.
In 2022, Jay-Z and Diddy were both present at DJ Khaled's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony. It was one of their last public appearances together before Cassie Ventura accused Diddy of sexual assault in 2020.
They saying that Jay-Z is a little suspect also. He's gay. This is Jaguar Wright is saying this. And Jaguar Wright is saying that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. And the thing that tripped me out is even 50 Cent is saying that he, with his hair and everything, he's trying to look like this gay painter. I don't even know his name. I'm terrible with the names, man. So my bad. Here we go.
23.
So I'm just telling
Ventura's
y'all that
lawsuit, while settled, ignited a storm of legal action from other accusers, leading to Diddy's arrest in 2024.
His lawyer said in a statement that he voluntarily actually relocated to New York recently in anticipation of these charges.
The accusations have invited troubling questions about Diddy and those.
Man, they said that Puffy done got to New York and was doing a lot of visiting and doing all kinds of stuff. And you notice even on the video, see, I'm going by facts of what I see. If you're going to turn yourself in, why are you walking back into the hotel room? You're walking back to the hotel room, but your lawyers are saying, well, he came to New York to turn himself in. You come to New York, get off the plane. You don't need a hotel. You're going to turn yourself in. So you get off the plane, you drive to the jail. I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. What you need a hotel room for? Think about it. Think about it.
Was within his inner circle, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And they showed pictures of the family. They showed him out looking at different things. Maybe he was like, I know I'm going to jail, so I better go do some visiting real quick.
Beyonce are among the most prominent names on that list, despite knowing
my bad, y'all done missed some
to
stuff.
Diddy's arrest in 2024.
His lawyer said in a statement that he voluntarily actually relocated to New York recently in anticipation of these charges.
The accusations have
itself
invited
in.
troubling questions about Diddy and those within his inner circle. Jay-Z and Beyonce are among the most prominent names on that list. Despite knowing Diddy for decades and attending many of his parties, there is reason to believe that neither Jay-Z nor Beyonce knew the extent of his alleged crimes. That hasn't stopped people like 50 Cent from sharing a throwback video of Diddy seemingly patting Jay-Z's butt. Amid Diddy's downfall, it was rumored that
There she
Beyonce
go,
lost
Jaguar,
4
right.
million Instagram followers, although this was proven to be false. More concerning was Jaguar Wright's interview with Piers Morgan, where the singer described Diddy and Jay-Z as, quote, monsters. She also claimed Jay-Z and Beyonce had numerous victims.
How bad was
That's what I care about. I care about the victim.
Jay-Z's lawyers pursued a, quote, legal ultimatum against Morgan, who apologized for airing the interview. Furthermore, Morgan stated that Wright's accusations about the couple, quote, were totally false and have no basis in fact.
There are legal limits on us too, and we apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jason Lee alleged in his podcast that
Right, he just bringing the info. Piers Morgan is just bringing the info. Look, man, she said it. Okay, I take it down. We don't just edit videos lightly, but I know one thing. I seen the whole thing. I seen, and she's saying the same thing she has been saying all along. This the part that kills me is because you on his platform, which is a big platform that reaches a lot of people with true facts. Since she was on that platform, next thing you know, take it down. But long as she's on her own platform, doing her own YouTube channel and doing other people's podcasts, they don't say nothing about that.
Jay-Z had people call him, asking to help put out the fire.
Why is everybody calling me now? Because I'm a firefighter.
While Jay-Z and Beyonce have been seen at Diddy's parties, Lee noted that there's no evidence that the couple participated in or knew about the alleged freak-off parties.
I told you guys I've seen Jay-Z at the Diddy parties several times, but Diddy parties and Diddy After Dark are two different things.
Like several other celebs close to Diddy, Jay-Z and Beyonce have stayed silent since the scandal broke. We can expect them to stay quiet unless they're called to testify at Diddy's trial.
They knew. That's why they left.
Seems unlikely. Online conspiracy theorists have interpreted their silence as guilt, although that is hardly an airtight argument. Assuming the rumors about Jay-Z and Beyonce are completely false, it's understandable why they would want to distance themselves from Diddy, especially in a climate where social media tends to cry guilt by association. That doesn't mean we shouldn't talk about their association with Diddy. This case remains a puzzle with many pieces still missing. Whether or not Jay-Z and Beyonce are among those missing pieces, they have reasonable doubt on their side for now. The evidence against Diddy may be another story. What do you make of Diddy's dynamic with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Let us know in the comments.
I don't know. I hope that Jay-Z is not going to testify against Diddy. Also, I'm hoping that if Jaguar is right on a lot of stuff she's been saying for a long period of time, then Jay-Z is going to be investigated and looked at and stuff. But they know what's on them tapes, man. They know what's on them tapes. I wish that we can take a peek at those tapes, and I'm still looking at the information as it comes in. A lot of the information is recycled over and over again. Everybody is waiting for anything to break. One of the things that I heard, and I think it came from a great source. I'm deleting some of these clickbait type video. I don't want to be one of those, man. So please leave comments. My team, as we looking at all the comments and everything, I'm hoping I ain't making no mistakes, but I apologize. I'm human. I'm not good with names. Only thing I know is I love music. I love the subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. And I've always been a Bad Boy fan. Love their work, love their music. They did great music to me. Now, all this stuff that's going on behind the scenes, shame on both of y'all. Both Jay-Z, too. I really, really think, man, if I had a 50-50 chance, I think Jay-Z is doing some crazy stuff, man. Oh, one more thing I'm going to leave y'all with. This is coming from a source that a personal source of mine that was in the music industry and was teaching me to help me with stuff. Got off the phone with him, and he was saying that a lot of people in hip hop, the big ones, they had to do some things and do some sexual favors for people to get to where they was at. In other words, the sexual favors, if you name anybody that's big, they know about these sexual favors. And right now we still talking about it, and we're going to investigate it and all that type of stuff. But 50 be talking about it also. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, beautiful. And then there was 3. This might be them 40-minute ones. Freddie P. Who the hell is Freddie P? Remember Diddy's group. Okay. Is this the guy that was on the show? Who is Freddie P? He was on the show, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out without a doubt, man. Freddie P. He was on the show. I didn't watch the show. The band. Member of Diddy's group, the band, breaks silence on his arrest and unravel. Something bigger is coming. Lord have mercy, man. First of all, I went up to New York just to let y'all know, man. I'm not trying to boast or make myself bigger or whatever the case may be, but I tried out for Making of the Band. When Making of the Band first came out, before the show came out, it was auditions and all that type of stuff. And Diddy was actually making a band with musicians. It wasn't just singers and rappers. It was the band. It was a band that was going to be made. So it was lines and lines of drummers, guitar players, bass guitar players, keyboard players. And we all auditioned. And I played the bass. I didn't get picked, y'all. I ain't get picked. And plus, it was at the end of the day. They was like they had way more people that they already picked and everything. But one of my bass players that live in this area, he got picked and went on to round 2. And he explained to me all the drama and all the stuff that went down. And they said they ain't gonna do it. So now they turned it into, because it's easier. It's easier, y'all. I'm just telling you facts of the music business. It's easier to work with 1, 2, 3 rappers or 1, 2, 3 singers instead of an 8-piece band, 4 or 5-piece band members. It's easier to work with this. You got 3 people. That's it. You don't have the guitar strings, the electric, and the bass guitar amps and speakers and all that stuff. All that stuff comes with a lot. So anyway, this is why I'm so deep into this, man. I was a Bad Boy fan, and I've tried my best to get into this music business and everything by any means necessary. So y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. And let's check it out. Shout out to my manager, Diamond. Diamond was a hard-working manager, and she
my guy, Freddie P, man,
got me into a lot of things.
Diddy, he got indicted. How you feel about that?
It was a surprise to me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, when you see Puff, it's kind of a surprise. But like I told my brother, man, he was telling me he don't think Puff gonna get locked up. I say, bitch, they got Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, they got Chapo. They could put Chapo under the ground. They could hide Puff. But it's just long overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, damn, It's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job, because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you got to understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because there's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street niggas and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and right is transpired because when I was in a place sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made me turn it to somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy getting, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puffy, Playboy. You know, Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. You gonna chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally.
See, it's too many people that, first of all, they street guys. There are too many people that can't get their point across, but they know something. Does that make sense? They can't get it's too many of them to say, you know, I know your secrets. I know your secrets. And I know when people, they like, man, look, if this dude's going, what I'm going to do? I got to feed my family and all this type of stuff. And he ready to set me off. All I need is 1 million. And he said he going to give me 5 million? You know, that's what he talking about, man. And that's hey, Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I been knew that. I been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we worked with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I done been on a phone call and hear people explaining their situations, crying about, you know, situations. And it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like, it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say
spoil it, baby, like spoil it.
It gets deeper and deeper. And the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is when that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not 50, a friend of his. I don't want to, you know, spoil something he got going on. But I will say this. He's doing a phenomenal job to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but, you know, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that got, it's guys that that can't come out because of their image. You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go, like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J. I know I'm in a circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirmed. You don't got, but see, even with Stevie J, you know, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle and you know the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Puffy was going on, not just Stevie J, I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them, they be, they can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets.
That's
you can
crazy.
imagine being
That's
propositioned
deep.
by Puffy like that though, right? Like, you f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you, wire you $1 million or 20. Or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got 1,000 bottles waiting. What, 10,000, 5,000, some shit like that? My boy, that's a lot of back busting, you hear me? That's too much.
Oh my God. He said, my boy, that's a lot of back busting. Yeah. Oh my God, son. He trying to keep it real, but at the same time, he a straight up street dude, man. What's his name? Shoot, his name ain't even up there. I just said his name. I told you I'm horrible with names.
I was like, wait, what? It's like you ran a chain of operation. You got an operation of just back busting. Like, what are y'all, like, it's not, bro, you 50. Can you even get up that much, bro? Like, you that turned on? Like, bro, baby oil? People use baby oil and shit. Well, see, that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother situation.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother community. They got their
I be making jokes at work, man, and some people like, yeah, you know, whatever, you into that baby oil, and I'll be saying it in my man, shoot, we don't mess with baby oil, we mess with petroleum jelly. That's what I be saying, you know, just to joke around.
I was like, baby oil. I was like, what baby oil for? What do you think? Rubbing each other down, getting shiny and shit. Then it hit me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. My boy was loose with it. But no, man. Prayers to Diddy, man. Prayers to him, man. You know, I don't want to kick him out. I just ain't that kind of dude. I'm getting mine. Like I say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. There's a lot of Bible passages that pass through this dude life that was it whatever in the dark shall come to the light. That's one we living out right now. It's one he living out more than us. Because for so long, you got to imagine having that money and that power, secrets. He's literally assaulting men.
That's crazy.
You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach you like that. And he's done it several times. I just pray for his daughters, man. And all the people around him who was protected for so long.
Wow.
You got to come outside right now. The Stevie J's, you still want to fight? You still want to fight Stevie J? I had to put up the Notre Dame dudes. You still want to fight 50, homie? I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know it's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I got to show you, I'll f you up. I'm a gangster. I'm this and that. That's an act, man. Real gangsters can see through all that shit. All I say is Puffy should have just...
I keep saying that. Real gangsters can see through all that. Real gangsters see when people are faking like they all that or whatever. They don't do a lot of talking, man. And when it's time to fight, we ready to throw down. Forget all the talking. I'm done with the talking. I can't focus no more. I'm ready to just go into gangster mode, man.
Fight 50, homie? I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know it's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I got to show you, I'll f you up. I'm a gangster. I'm this and that. That's an act, man. Real gangsters can see through all that shit.
Real
All I say is
gangsters.
Puffy should have just lived his life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bro. You ain't gotta try to come over here and maintain a character that force you to be a monster. Cause you want to be on top. You want to control monsters. You want gangsters to respect you. You still want to be able to slap a nigga in his mouth. You can't do both. You can't do both. You can't be a gangster. You can't be Omar from The Wire, bro. Like, you're not that.
You're not
and it backfired on my boy. Like I say, it's a lot coming out, boy. Check out, it's a rapper coming out with a documentary, and when it come out, everybody gonna be fucking surprised. I think man, that's gonna be the shocker, right? Yeah.
We gotta do some overtime.
I was hearing and as it was being presented to me,
wow.
Man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people all the time, but at that moment I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, ever would have came at me like that? I'd probably be dead or, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no telling how I would have reacted. But I pray.
Where did you hear? You don't have to say the guy's name, but
it's kind of hard to explain because then you're gonna figure out who I'm talking about. But I was also on the phone with somebody, right? And we was discussing, and he was telling me, I was like, that nigga don't like you. He hated your guts, and y'all became friends. He said, man, I want to tell you something, man. He said, I never told nobody this because it ain't my motherfucking business. He was like, I'm just trying to feed my motherfucking kids. And he was like, he's like, man, such and such, one night, I remember when we was, I'm like, yeah, he's like, man, somebody had wanted me to go, deliver a message. It was important. Like, I had to do it. And I kept telling the person that, Puffy busy. He's like, oh, you need to go tell him right now. He said, long story short, I went to the security guard, I told him how important it was. He let me in the room. And when I came in the room, I seen Puffy busting. They was getting it in. And he said, that's kind of like why, he said, and I never sprayed his secret. He said, and that's kind of like why I got to, I can't even say it because you're going to know what I'm talking about. But he just told me, like, that's why everything started falling for me.
Yeah,
everything started happening good with me. That's why me and his relationship still cool. But I want to know from the Bentleys. I want to know, I don't want to put these people, because these people got kids, but I would love for them to just, take the time to get that clarity, bro. Like, when I cried about my financial situations, that shit helped me a lot. It changed my life, actually. Like, I was in a suicidal state, and sometimes we just need people to hear us. So if they going through something, I advise them to just get with somebody. And it's not about filing lawsuits or trying to be seen. It's just about having that therapeutic moment, that cleansing, that clarity, and getting that shit out your system. That's assault. And he done it for so many years and got away with it. Like years. Like it became behavior.
Yeah, facts.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like a once a month thing. It was a lifestyle. He was a monster in real life. And I knew about this stuff. But you can't prove it, and it's not my job to fucking try to bash Puffy, because where I was coming from was a place of hate. So everything I said would have been
hateful. Yeah.
Taken, but I knew it was coming. You go back to my old interviews. All this stuff that's coming out right now, I'm so happy. It's more. It's more. But I'm so happy it finally came out. A lot of stuff people don't understand Puffy endured. A lot of stuff Puffy went through as when he was younger. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I say, when this DVD come out, y'all check it out, man. We watched the icon fall, and a lot of people don't understand. It's like a changing of the guards. That's all it is. Like they stayed around, they played the game a little too long. And this is how God works. It's like hip hop is independent. You know, the music is independent. The owning of your masters is independent. It's a new changing of the guard. And all the old parasites is just falling off one by one. Because they never had talent. They just leashed on to the talent. Let me tell you what Puffy was. What a lot of them is. They mediators. What they call them mediators, right? Where you gotta go, they go betweens. So you got the Leos who scared to approach the thugs like that. But Diddy from that world, so I could intermediate. I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you got to give up that butt. You got to give up that butt.
I just said that.
And I can change your family life. Know why? Because he had to give up that butt. People don't understand. That's the reason. That's why it's the reason Puffy don't want to give nobody, any artist he deal with, he'll tell you, I'm make it hard for you. I had to do this. He wants you to endure what he endured. And I felt bad in a sense because he was only trying to feed his family. You get what I'm saying? And he became a victim, and it turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth. And now he in prison just from all this comes from one man not living his truth. I swear to God. Had Puffy just been who he is at heart, it might have been a few jokes. We joked about RuPaul. He's still a boss. You get what I'm saying? I feel bad for the people that got hurt trying to hide his secrets. All the people that have been victimized, all the people that have been put under the influence so they don't remember certain things because of who he is. And as long as you're under the influence, it ruins your credibility of speaking about anything. So I can understand why he probably kept drugs in the party. You get what I'm saying? All this behavior falls in line behind one thing, trying to hide secrets. So now you gotta use this to cover that. And now this makes you cover for that. And it's just gonna get worse and worse.
See, he in the zone
worse
now.
and worse and worse and worse. It never stops. It's a cycle.
He in the zone.
That's why I don't live in fear. I don't hide secrets. I'm not scared of nobody. I don't do none of that. I live for God. Man, you live that way, your ass ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know one thing that's crazy to me though, because I know him, is me picturing them in a cell. And that shit made me feel a little bad. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like the nigga or whatever. I still got love for the nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be in here right now if it wasn't for that dude. Regardless of what, it was 40,000 people. He had to hear something from me. He had to hear my talent. He had to pick me out. He had to learn my personality. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always easy to deal with me every day too. They used to have shit on the motherfucking refrigerator. We had like notes of what people, when people come in the house, they'll know, you know, what to deal with or whatever. On the notes, they'll be like, let Fred sleep an extra 45 minutes. Like, this nigga is like, cause when I woke up, you know, I had a bad attitude and I used to get up or whatever, but they done did too much. They did a lot to help me get where I ain't gonna say where I'm at in life, cause really it's like, where am I? I'm 40, I don't own the properties or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, why are you blaming Puffy? I'm not blaming Puffy, I can't get time back. I dedicated my time to a situation to provide for my family, which I'm talking about when I was into it. I never went home like everybody got to go home on the weekends. I was the furthest away. So I was really dedicated to changing my situation. I was really dedicated and showed love to a person who I felt like in the end what I learned was only playing with us, and it made me react a certain way. But that don't mean I hate him.
That's crazy, man. That was deep. That was really deep, man. And God, he touched on so many different subjects, man. But I had just said, did I say it in this video, that there are so many people keeping secrets because they in a financial situation that they trying to keep up this image that they big time. I always said, how in the heck did this person all of a sudden, a rapper is here, and then all of a sudden they way up here. And as a producer, somebody that knows music, they music ain't all that. It ain't no real hits. It's a little street vibes and stuff. But how did they get there? Now we know. Now we know how. They gave up that behind. They keeping these secrets saying, you know what? I want to live this so bad. And I'm with Bad Boy, you know, and all. So I'm going to get these deals because not only I'm a get in bed with Puffy, I get in bed with anybody Puffy. Oh, you want him? You want him? Oh, shoot, you know, you can get him too. So Puffy would look, man, you can just come to my party. Yo, man, I got a deal for you, homie. Playboy, how he talk. Yeah, look here, Playboy, I got a deal for you. Come to my party and I'm gonna introduce you to this guy. And next thing you know, he in bed with him. And now he got a deal. Because these people's are millionaires and it takes big money to cover up your secret that I want to sleep with that man. I want to sleep with that woman or whatever the case may be. It's ugly, man. It's ugly. And I heard the rumors, but back then, you know, social media wasn't all that strong and they was just rumors. And I was like, well, so far I ain't seen no sleeping type of stuff. And then I got out the music business. Look here, I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. We got to do one of these long ones. What's this right here? Oh, this is 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞. We can definitely skip that one. We want to do this one right here. He got 𝐴𝐻 at the end. More P. Diddy stuff. What is YouTube? How y'all doing? I slept in Diddy's house. Ex-Diddy producer turned poster tales all. Turn poster? Tell all. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Man, this Diddy stuff, man. It's like I'm trying to wake up from a nightmare. Donald Trump, Puffy, all the big wigs, I'm trying to figure out how they got there. I would study them and you know, I wanted to be a millionaire, but I want to do it honestly. That's probably why I'm still sitting here in this basement. You got to do something crooked in order to get there. Is that what it is? I don't know. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
What was it like meeting Diddy for the first time?
Meeting him for the first time, it was the dream come true. I just remember him walking in and asking everybody, hey, what kind of girls do y'all want? And I think somebody said they wanted Puerto Rican girls. And a few moments later, girls came in. That was just one of the many instances where, like, the power that, you know, this guy could get whatever he wanted. We would all be in the studio and they would be chanting different things over the music alone. This whole thing is spiritual. The spirit realm very much controls what it sounds like, what it looks like, what happens.
I gotta hear this. What was it like going from the secular industry into the gospel scene?
It's almost one and the same.
What? Almost the same? Even the gospel.
You've got to decide which side of the table you want to sit on.
Jesus said, I don't want them to know this.
God has given us a heads up that something is coming. We're in a wealth transfer moment.
This is arguably the greatest wealth transfer in all of history.
The truth is, crisis is coming.
We're on the front foot. We're acting urgently.
And we're coming now with present truth to tell you it's time to build Goshen, but not just tell you, but to equip you with the tools necessary. All I'm asking you is choose wisely which side of the table you want to sit on.
Oh, shucks. I don't know to hear. Wait a minute, man. This is going to be too juicy. Wait a minute. Hey, y'all buckle y'all seats. Put a paper clip if you got to go use the bathroom or whatever, because we're going to get into this bad boy. This thing right here. Before we get into this, I watched a video real quick that said the only way you're going to be able to make money in about 10 to 20 years is going to be online. The robots and the computers and the cars going to drive themselves. Everything is going to be remote controlled. Everything is going to do the work for us. What are we going to do? So all the have and the have-nots, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a way to make money online, that's going to be the only way to make money. Facts. That's facts. And I think that's what this is about. So I don't know. They all went to bed on me. I'm getting busy.
I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. On down to San
Rod, this has been a long-awaited interview, and I'm really excited to just get right into it. Our audience loves it when we just go straight for it. Backstory and a little bit of disclaimer. You are a pastor now at our church, We're Global.
Yes.
And this story of yours is actually really interesting to me because I actually discovered the whole P. Diddy background to your life through a prophecy that I gave you when you were playing the keyboard at the church. I think it's the first time I prophesied over you.
Yes.
And it was something about, if I can remember vaguely, and I'm sure they'll play a video of it, but something about you having a lot of influence, and people don't know the shoulders you've rubbed with and all of that.
There are songs on other people's lips that nobody knows that you wrote those songs. Famous people that nobody knows. I wouldn't even know what I'm saying. You wrote those songs. The Lord says you're not a ghostwriter. The Lord says you're a holy ghostwriter. The Lord says, write my song. The Lord says, you left the industry because you were tired of the mess. You didn't like the fornication, the worship going hand in hand. You didn't like the mixture. You didn't like watching people sign record labels for commercial purposes. You didn't like the film. And so the Spirit of God says you left it because you wanted to be a priest again. So the Lord says, receive your priestly robe.
To myself, I'm thinking that then he comes in, hey, can we film Pastor Rod? I said, for what? He said he used to be a producer for P. Diddy?
Yes.
Is that right?
That is correct.
Wow. Well, let's we're gonna go into all of that. Let's rewind a little bit. How did you get into the music scene?
So I started in music. My father was a pastor, and around the age of 12, as he's growing his ministry, growing his church, he laid hands on me one day. I had no desire for music. I wasn't, playing any instruments. And he said, I'm going to impart a gift to you. I impart the gift of music to you. And he laid hands on me. And over time, so maybe over the next 24 months, over the next couple of years, I started, I could notice I could play a melody with one finger on the piano, and then I could put together chords. I definitely know that it is a gift of God. The Bible says that God distributes gifts unto men, and that not only is it spiritual gifts, but it's also music or maybe business, or there's different things that God distributes to men, and I think definitely that's something I received directly from God.
That's so good, because we often talk about like the Acts 2 outpouring of the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
By my spirit, your sons and daughters will prophesy. But we don't often talk about the first outpouring of the Holy Spirit, which was Exodus 31, where the Spirit of God's poured upon them in design and craft.
Wow.
So that seems like it, that just laid hands on you, and there was this supernatural ability to find this craft that you didn't otherwise possess.
Right. Right.
So what happened after that impartation?
So after that, over the next couple of years, you know, I'm introduced to the piano and the organ, and I just noticed in my off times, if I wasn't at school, I'm glued to the piano now. I'm listening to songs and trying to pick out melodies. All I really had at that point was the music. You know, the music was my go-to. So my mom got me this workstation. I'm in there honing my skills. I'm creating sounds and I'm putting things together. And slowly more and more people are saying, wow, man, this actually sounds pretty good. So a lot of the drug boys in the neighborhood, you know, everybody wanted to rap. Everybody wanted to be a rapper. And so they needed beats. So they would come to me for beats. And at this point, I'm selling beats. So I'm making a little money. I'm making 100 here. As time goes on, I run into a manager, a guy who says he's an artist manager. The manager told us about something called the Motown Talent Search, which was put on by a guy named 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗓, who founded P. Diddy. He founded a lot of people in music, Mary J. Blige, a lot of people in the industry. He was a very high up guy in the music industry at that point. And the Motown Talent Search was kind of like American Idol before the technology, before, you know, TV. So if you got that opportunity, you had to take advantage of it because the competition was very stiff. And we got invited out, and we did our thing, and we got invited back to a second round. So we were really, we were like, well, wow, this is crazy. 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗓, Motown, like, man, this is crazy. It all came to an end, though, when I went home one night, and I'm just going over my stuff and going over my raps, and I hear a voice that says, take all your raps and destroy them and burn them. And for some reason, I knew it was God. I mean, I hadn't had, you know, that many close conversations with the Lord. I mean, I grew up in church, but I knew it was something about that voice. It carried a lot of weight and a lot of conviction. And so in that moment, I decided to obey. And I had a big stack of songs that I had written. Now, they were full of the normal stuff, you know, profanity and whatever rappers were talking about at the time. Women,
guns, drugs,
violence. And so this voice told me to take the raps, don't just throw them in the trash can, very specific, take them outside, put gas on them, and burn them. I burned the raps, and I had another conversation with God, and I said, well, if I can't do the raps, I'm gonna at least do the beats, because this would, in my mind, this would be a waste. Like, why would you give me the talent, the ability to create this music? I'm growing, you know, I'm getting sharper, and I'm kind of at an advantage over where most people would be at this point in their career. You know, I've met all of these people. I've gone to New York. I bought equipment. I got to get to the top of this thing. Mm-hmm. And I told God, I'm going to just make the beats. And I did that. I started making beats for more groups, more drug dealers, started making a little more money per beat. I think I started at like $100 a beat, got all the way up to like 700, 1,000. So now.
His story sounds just like my story. Just like my story. I was making beats and selling beats. I still don't have no vocals. I didn't burn no vocals. I never had vocal skills. I just can make beats and make music and produce. I ended up producing for Teddy Pendergrass and a lot of other like artists. How about that?
Things are growing. I'm about 18 years old now, and I moved to Houston.
Let's go right now into like meeting Diddy.
Okay.
What was it like meeting Diddy for the first time?
Meeting him for the first time, it was, number one, it was the dream come true. I met some guys who said that they could get me to him. I'm producing records. They send one of the records, and I get a call, hey, Diddy loves the record. He wants to use it. And I get a check for $7,000 for that little bitty track I did. It probably took me 5 minutes to make the track. So I'm steadily sending more records. And now Diddy wants to meet. Now they're like, they want you to come to New York. So I get on the plane, and I go to New York, and I go to Daddy's house studio, 44th and Broadway in Manhattan, and we're all out there, and Diddy pulls up, in a drop top Ferrari 360 Spider.
What's Daddy's house? What's the reference to Daddy's?
So Daddy's house, his name was Puff Daddy then. It wasn't Diddy. So Puff Daddy.
Oh yes, it was Puff Daddy.
It was Puff Daddy. So Daddy's house recording studio.
Okay.
Yes.
That was your first encounter with them. What was like your next significant encounter with them?
The next significant encounter was in Miami.
Okay.
It was in Miami at a party. I just remember him walking in and asking everybody, "Hey, what kind of girls do y'all want?" And like, you know, a few moments later, the girls came in. And I think somebody said they wanted Puerto Rican girls. And just a bunch of them came in.
Where did they come from?
I don't know. I didn't have the connections, but so, you know, we're in Miami, and that was just, you know, that was just.
I wonder what year this was. I wonder if they're gonna give a time frame of what year.
One of the many instances where, like, the power that, you know, this guy could get whatever he wanted. There was already girls there at the party, but I believe these girls came specifically to do whatever we wanted them to do. So,
and it's suffice at this point, you're backslidden, you're
professional girls, basically
gone, or there's still a fight in there?
There's still a fight. You know, there's still a fight. I'm dealing with the voice of the Lord every moment, telling me to get out of there, and fighting this. I actually feel like I'm going crazy, and I'm trying to share with other people to see if they're going through the same thing, because I know some of the producers and the writers that I'm around, they came from church too, and I'm wondering, like, man, how are y'all like not feeling this? Like, because the fire of God is all over me, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna lose my mind trying to fight this. So, you know, there was a couple guys I would try to talk to, and I would say, hey, how do you feel about doing secular and, you know, and working for the Lord? Like, how are you feeling about it? And some guys would say, hey, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's just a gift. And so a lot of times I would go back to God, like, God, you know, you gave me the gift. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I struggling emotionally and psychologically?
So tell us about the overall environment of the music industry. You're in now, the secular industry at least. What did you experience, let's say more so from a spiritual Christian's perspective, being inside? What did you experience?
One thing I experienced is that this whole thing is spiritual. Most people would just attribute it to being gifted or being talented, but the spirit realm very much controls what it sounds like, what it looks like, what happens in these rooms, on these records, what's written. I remember even the first record that I did for Bad Boy Records, I remember being in the studio for 4 days straight, no sleep, because I was driven by something more than just my own ability. It was something driving me. Was it a demonic spirit? I believe it was a demonic spirit, in the sense that if I wasn't in those realms, I couldn't hear the music like that. I couldn't hear it as clear. Like, there were certain sounds and certain things that I could hear and produce that if I wasn't in that mind frame, I wouldn't be able to produce it.
So what got you in that mind frame? What would it be?
It would be focus, just almost channeling something else. Weed, getting in the studio and just, you know, channeling it, just pulling it out. And when I got to a certain level of it, I noticed it could come in 5 minutes. I could just create something, and it would be amazing. Some of the most amazing music I ever heard.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And you described moments where you saw people actually doing seances over their music.
Absolutely.
So what did that look like?
So we would all be in the studio, and it would almost be ritualistic. You know, we would light candles, and as the beats are playing, you know, they would, you know, their hands would be moving like this, and they would be chanting different things over the music alone. This is before it goes to the writers. And honestly, I can hear it in my ears like it was just yesterday. Like it was amazing music. And I again, you don't get to those realms without a supernatural aid or a supernatural guide.
And so
that's facts. That's facts right there.
Fast forward, like your next significant kind of Diddy moment, what was that like?
We spent the time together in New York at Daddy's house, and then when we went to Miami, there was a couple parties, and we never really came one-on-one. You know, you really had to be in his inner circle to get that close to him and to spend that kind of time with him. So being new and coming up through the ranks, and he would come in and say, man, you guys sound amazing, keep going. You know, he would give us encouragement. And of course, we got on some records and we made the money and the doors were opening. And I believe that in the realm of the spirit, should I have taken the different sacrifices and the, you know, the different 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦s and done all of these things, I think it would have just kept going. But I think the Lord put the brakes on it and in a way and put fire on it. So,
and what was like a final straw for you?
So after leaving Miami, there was another party that was happening in Vegas. So everybody flew to Vegas. It may have been an industry event, like an award show or something. So we're all in Vegas. Everybody's there. Diddy, I believe Dr. Dre is there. 𝗵𝗡 is there. A bunch of people are there. And so my way was paid, you know, by my handlers from Diddy's camp. And hotel, you know, plane, food, everything I need is all taken care of. And at this point, I'm pretty much about to go crazy trying to fight what the Lord wants me to do. And when I got there, I said, I can't do it anymore. Party's gonna happen that night. I said, I can't do it. So without telling anybody, I just walk away and I don't even know how I'm gonna get home. So I'm on the Vegas Strip and I'm crying my eyes out like a crazy man. And people are walking by looking at me like I'm a homeless guy. And I'm no words, just in the bus stop, sitting there just crying like a crazy man. And I called my dad, and my dad bought me a plane ticket. I jump on the plane, I go back to Houston. And the phone call start. Hey, where you at? And I told him, hey, I can't do it. I'm not coming. They're like, well, what do you mean you can't do it? We're getting ready to go into the party. Like, where you at? And I'm like, well, I've left town. I can't do it. And they were like,
left
what?
town?
Like, you joking? And I said, I'm walking away from it all. And they were like, no, you're not walking away. You need to get here now. And I hung up and I stopped answering calls.
Wow.
But then the threats started. You know, I started getting threats. We're going to find you. You know, none of these guys knew my mom or where she lived. My mom started calling me, hey, these guys are calling. My wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. They were even calling her house. Yes, what? They were calling my dad. They even came to my church, it was very scary because I almost felt forced into, I almost felt like, well, I'm going to have to go back into this and I'm going to have to fulfill it, you know, because I didn't want anybody to get hurt.
Well, it's almost like, you know, I watched this video about the former wife of P. Diddy. I wrote a book about her. I can't remember her name.
𝗵𝗡.
And she was speaking about how there was only one way out.
Yes.
Death.
Yes.
You're leaving in a body bag. Or I think it was Rihanna when she got signed to Jay-Z. He said something like there are two ways out. You sign this deal or out that window.
Yes.
She signed because they were on like a 20th floor of a big apartment building. And so these things are like cults. And
I heard that once before. Somebody else had said that you sign this deal, but you got to remember, man, that things look suspicious when, okay, Rihanna was 14 when Jay-Z first started working with her. So let's say 14, y'all worked for a year, 15, next thing you know, I don't even know how old she, I got to look that up. How old was she when she like did her first album? My point is she was too young to sign a deal. So she might as well went out the window, so to speak. She was too young to even sign a deal. So you sign a deal with somebody that's not old enough to sign any type of contract. I don't know, man.
Record labels.
Right.
Cult following.
Absolutely.
Wow. Why do you think it was holding on to you so tight?
I think one of the reasons is because I got really close and I seen it with my own eyes. I experienced it and I had the option to say no and to walk away. I got that close. I tasted it and I still walked away. And I walked away because of the voice of the Lord.
And they even came to your church also.
They did. I told the Lord, you know, Lord, if you help me out of this one, I'll obey you. I'll do whatever you want. And I prayed with a sincere heart. And the call subsided. They stopped. They stopped. But the crazy part is I actually went back to the music. I actually went back. The pull was so heavy. I figured, okay, I got away from them. I'll just carve my own way, and I'll just do it my way this time.
Okay.
You know, I'll do it in a clean way, God. I'll just.
Which seemed to be a thing, a common thing. Like, God, I won't do the rap thing. I'll just do the beats. Okay.
Yeah.
And the beats. God, I'll go to Houston, but I'll sit. You're kind of like Lot. I'll sit on the outside.
Right.
In Gomorrah. Then somehow you found your way back in again.
I did.
So here you are back again. You're back in the scene.
So what happened was, Beyonce's attorney here in Houston, he had a recording studio on the 21st floor of the Great Southwest Building downtown Houston. It was a nice recording studio, small. They gave me access to it. So I would just go in there, and because I didn't want to lose my ability to create, and I was so used to creating every day, and you know, I'm on a run, and I'm like, man, I got to get somewhere and get back to the music. For somebody that's creative, not to be able to create is almost depression. So I'm like, I got to find an outlet. So we make a deal. He allows me to use the studio, and I'm in there creating every day, and a lady comes by, and she says, hey, I got some cookies, some ganja cookies. And so I eat one.
Oh, shucks.
No, I eat one of these cookies, and I'm like, man, well, I don't feel nothing. So I eat 2. And I eat 3.
That's some nice cookies.
Then I eat 6.
Lord have mercy.
So after a while,
you ate 6 ganja cookies?
I ate 6 of them.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot.
After a while, everything I think, say, or do is doubling. Like, I'm hallucinating at this point. And I'm like, man, it didn't feel good. This is crazy. Like, I want out of this. This is, you know. So now I'm panicking. Now I'm having a panic attack. And I'm like, Lord, this is crazy. Like, make it stop. And my mind is like, I'm tripping at this point.
Wow.
And so I start praying, and I said, Lord, number one, forgive me for this, but help me out of this.
And in your trip, did you go into the supernatural?
I did.
And what did you see?
So it's like I entered into a red room. It's like everything became red. And I started calling out to the Lord, but then the demons appeared, and they said, he can't hear you.
Slow down. So you're in a red room. What do you mean red room? Painted red or blood red? What's the red?
It was just, it's like my vision. Everything I saw was just red in color, dark and red.
And then you're calling on Jesus.
I'm calling on the Lord.
Demon or demons?
Demons.
How many?
Oh, it was a bunch of them. They all appear, and they're talking, and it's real. And they're talking, and they're saying, he can't hear you. And I said, the blood of Jesus. And they said, it's not going to work. And I'm
told you
it's not going to work. And now, because of that, I'm really terrified now, because I grew up, if you say Jesus, the demons got to flee. They got to go.
And now the demons looking at you.
They're like, he can't even hear you. They're like, and I'm like, the blood. And they're like, it's not going to work. They said, we got you. And now you're about to die. And now you're going to hell because you disobeyed God. You're going to hell, buddy. And I felt myself going out.
You see them?
I seen them.
What do they look like?
Some of them, they look like gremlins, and one of them looked like it was like a clown, but with a tiny head and a really big. It was weird. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen. And as I'm going through this, I feel myself going out. I feel myself like going out, and so. Consciously, I say, if I can make it to the elevator, because I'm on the 21st floor, there's nobody else there. And this is...
Lead cookie lady's gone?
She's gone.
Oh, she left you by yourself?
She left me. She'd been left. Before I even ate the cookie, she was gone.
She left you with 6 cookies inside you?
She left.
Well, okay.
And so I said, if I could just get to the elevator, at least somebody will find me if I go out. So I get to the elevator, and I hit the first floor, and I go out. I'm going under. And the security guy finds me, and he calls 911. Now, I'm unconscious, but I can hear everything that they're saying, but I can't wake up. And they're saying, oh, my God, he's too young to have blood pressure this high, and we got to hurry up and get him to the hospital. And they said that my veins were jumping out of my neck like this. And I get to the hospital. They're running, tubes in me, and my heart is racing. And I can hear the doctors. The doctors are saying, we can't figure out what it is because it's not physical. there's nothing wrong with him. So I'm like, oh my God, my mind is gone. Like, man, I've literally gone crazy playing with the devil, and now I've lost my mind, you know. And I'm terrified, and I'm out. I can't wake up. It's like the demons are talking. It's torture.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, I hear the voice of my pastors. They came into the hospital room. I don't know how they heard I was there, but they come in, and I can hear them praying, speaking in tongues. And all of a sudden, boom, peace came over me. Now I'm still unconscious, but I felt at peace, you know. The voice of the devil stopped, and I'm sitting there and I'm talking to the Lord. I'm still unconscious, but I'm talking to the Lord. I'm relieved, like, wow, this is crazy. And I'm asking the Lord, one thing I remember asking the Lord, I said, Lord, if this is really you telling me to leave this music completely alone, give me a sign. If not, if all of this wasn't sign enough, I'm like, Lord, give me a sign.
Yeah.
Okay. And the day I get out of the hospital, I find a cassette tape on the ground called The Truth Behind Hip Hop.
Okay, that's by that pastor.
G. Craig Lewis.
Craig Lewis.
Yes. I find that tape on the ground out of nowhere. And I listened to it, and it was a big part of me.
Wow.
Being delivered from that music and from the pool, because it helped me understand spiritually what I was really up against and what I was going through.
So I know we're running out of time, but I've got to hear this. What was it like going from the secular industry into the gospel scene? Because now you're saved, you let go of the secular stuff. Now you're kind of with the, forgive me for no better term, gospel celebrity or celebrated gospel singers.
Right.
What was that like? Was it easier? Was it better?
It's almost one and the same.
Hello everybody, I want to introduce you to my new book, The 𝗟𝗡𝗡 Handbook. This book is going to teach you how to become the devil's worst nightmare. Something God says, he says, occupy, and hearing him.
Meet your heroes, the Who.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's so long, y'all. I'm trying to just get
this
to
is
the
like
juice.
the P Diddy on the light side.
Yes.
P Diddy's on the light side.
Yes.
And now you find yourself in the similar kind of sexualized drugs world.
Absolutely. The spirit of it is the same. It's just a different face. The spirit behind a Diddy party is no different than the spirit behind any other party where you have the flesh on display. I think I had an easier time doing hip hop and R&B
and gospel.
God, I've had songs stolen. I've had, people rip my music off in gospel. Whereas in R&B, it was almost everything that they, the payments were there. The royalties was there. I've had gospel people try to steal my publishing, my royalties. Yeah.
You know what? Come to think about it, I was doing a lot of stuff with gospel churches, and I was having a lot of financial problems with them. I ain't even think about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
So, I mean, there aren't a lot of people going to be excited to hear you doing this part of the interview, where we were just talking about the Diddy world. And it's so easy to talk about the Diddy world because it's all over the news, of course, it's there, and it's kind of expected. I mean, he's called Daddy, and he has a daddy's house. So
yes.
It's like, I don't even understand why it's so shocking to people, except for maybe the child allegations and things like that. It's the church side that really saddens me. Of course, we all make mistakes. I have made a ton of them. But this seems a little bit more deliberate, a little bit more
that's what it seemed like. Yeah.
And kind of a best kept secret of a cabal.
Absolutely.
Do you think it still happens today?
Absolutely, 100%. I think that Satan's grip on music, it's not just genres that are not necessarily Christian or gospel. I think they all bottleneck into Satan. And I think that the gatekeepers in one are the same as the gatekeepers in another. There's certain rituals you have to do if you want to get to the top of the industry.
I have my my thoughts on this, but what do you think makes gospel music gospel then? If there's really no line, and
here
we're
it
all
comes,
having Diddy
y'all.
parties on both sides of the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
What is, when you get up on our altar to sing a worship song, or your wife does, and both of you are the worship pastors, how do we know?
I used to ask God, Lord, how come? Because I love the sound of R&B. I know that the lyrics definitely don't honor God. But one of my struggles was I can create that music on a high level. Like, I love it. If I get in the room and I get my gear, I can create stuff that the world would like, right? So I used to ask God, how come I can't take this and make this glorify you? How come I can't take that sound and make it glorify you? Which a lot of guys do. They take R&B and they'll put gospel lyrics on top of it and just say it's gospel. So I was asking the Lord that, and the Lord spoke to me and said, whenever the Spirit of God is made manifest in a room, the sound that is produced is not that. It's a different sound. And that's how you know. The sound that comes from the manifestation of the Holy Ghost is not going to be R&B. It's going to glorify the Lamb. And it's going to lift the name of Jesus. And I've been in church a long time. I've been around music a long time. It's never that.
Well, David was a producer.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that man made a lot of songs, but he also made a lot of sounds.
Yes.
And, the Bible talks about the sound of distinction. So I often think of the producer's job as more significant than the rapper's job.
Yes.
The rapper's job is the incantation, whether it's booty or breasts or drugs or whatever it is. That's their thing to bypass, to muse you, to bypass what your brain is. I mean, I got saved and I started singing songs that I used to sing. Then I heard the lyrics for the first time with the Holy Ghost in me. I was like, oh, I never even knew I was saying that. But it's the sound.
It's the sound.
That's the muse that pulls the words away and makes them bypass the conscious straight to the subconscious. And before you know it, you're tied in. But David would make sounds. He would make sounds that would make demons leave Saul.
Yes.
He would produce, and he wasn't singing on them. He would just play the sound. And the demons that used to possess and harass Saul would depart from him. So that means that there's a sound that draws spirits.
There is a sound.
Or repels spirits.
Yes.
It's not just rebuking with your mouth. You can rebuke a demon with the right sound.
Yes.
And so it's time, I guess, for the church to stop borrowing their sound.
Absolutely.
From the world and start getting into the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
To hear the sounds that he's making so that those sounds can have a distinction that can deal with the atmospheres that are going on in America.
Absolutely.
And you got the most velvety hands in the whole world. I mean, he could put us on the floor at any moment worshiping the Lord. I don't know your history, but I know it's rich. And every time I come up in here, the second time I've been here, you just want to just worship the Lord when that man plays. Like, just play something, just turn it up a little bit. That's good right there.
That is crazy, man. We had the I had to do that one. That one's been up on our chart for a good little while. So hey, look here. I had worked with gospel radio stations. I have worked with gospel churches, mega churches, little churches. And they some cutthroat people, man. I mean, really cutthroat. I still got my connections in the gospel world. I made way more money in the hip hop world with hardly no problems, compared to the gospel world. I have did a recording, man, and they changed the contract. And they didn't even use the same fonts. They use a different fonts. In the one page they changed, I initialed every page and signed the contract. Where the bottom line pay was at, my initial wasn't on that page, and it was a completely different font. And this is from a church. And I got scared. I got afraid because I was thinking, am I wrong? Y'all know y'all did wrong. My initial's not even on this page. Oh my gracious, man. I had to call some heavy hitters in churches, in other churches, to get my money from a mega church. Oh my gracious, man. So he's right. He's right, man. You have to pick your lane, pick what you're going to do, and try to be positive on what you're doing. You don't have to be doing the FUs and talking about drugs, because that's you following what you heard. Don't follow people. Do you. If you do you and do your own music, you will be very, very successful in life, period. I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Ooh-wee. Yo. That was long. Bomb. Ha. Yo, what's up? Hey, honey, will you please shout out my sister, Grace? What's up, sis? Grace. What's happening, Grace? Shout out to Grace and all that good stuff. I'm getting ready to get off this thing, man. God damn, we did it, though. We did it. This is 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞 as time goes on. I'm going to leave that up there. It's 9:30. I got to go to work tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sweet 16, baby. Wait a minute, I'm doing the save there. We're about to move into a whole different 27. Yeah. Nah, you was real late because most time we be finished up by now, Grace. Oh, that's Grace. Oh, Grace is there now. That's Grace right there. Okay. Yeah. What time is it? It's 9:40 in the morning there. So it's 9:40 at night here. So shout out to you, Grace. What's up, sis? Booyah. Boom. Hey, pretty girl, how you doing there? I'm hungry and I gotta go upstairs and get something to eat. So, oh my goodness, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Gotta check my stats. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.